set the geekies alight. Retro toys and comics we adore. TV and movies, let's explore. Sunday Night Geekery, it's the place to be. With Marc D, with a C, let your nerd run free. Old school vibes and stories untold. Tune in, tune out, let the magic unfold.
Hey everyone, welcome to Sunday Night Geekery, issue number 215. And sorry for the late start because we're in between. I had to get ready for the stream in between finishing the other stream. So streaming a lot tonight, but yeah, it was great to have Paulie
You did a really
on.
quick transition though, Mark. That was quick.
Yeah, it worked. So Harold, everyone, thank you for sticking with us as I know didn't want to let everyone wait too long. So we gotta always have a great show tonight. And hail to Dadman. And when Dadman is here, you know what that means. We have to play this. Oh, wait. I missed it. Here we go.
Never that way.
God damn it, Mark. Jeez.
Never gets old. Never gets old.
Never gets old. Never gets old, right? Yeah. So great to have you here tonight. We got a lot of sports to talk about. We got Olympics. We got all kinds of great stuff here. So glad to have you. And, of course, we always want to remember our buddy Clobbering Times.
I just love clobbering time.
And let's see who's in the chat. We got a lot of people in the chat. We got Brian Barth, and he was with us too on the I was gonna say House of the Dragon on Night of the Seven Kingdoms. We got Brian Hepburn here. Thank you for being a channel member and a supporter. Phantom Outsider and Claude Saline. We've got me in the chat, and let's see who else is here. Caleb Levine, awesome, Caleb. And Daniel Berry says, "What's up, everyone?" And we've also got Sakura. Hey, on the vertical side. Great to see you. So, Dadman, have you watched any of the Knights of the Seven Kingdom?
No, sorry. No, I watched a lot of Olympics this time. So
a lot of Olympics. Yep. Yeah, a lot of Olympics.
Saw that on the background, but no, I haven't. I haven't heard of that show actually. So
it's worth watching. I mean, I don't know if you like fantasy stuff, but it's pretty grounded though. It's like a King Arthur's tale. It's and it's not a big time investment too. So we won't do any spoilers here now if you haven't watched the show. But Night of the Seven Kingdoms has got 4 thumbs up, 2 from me, 2 from Paulie. So that was great. Yep. And Caleb is saying USA. Yeah. So I watched the. I stayed up way too late last night, so I had the. You can watch everything on streaming now, and. The thing is, I think my mom uses my account too. So when I went to watch the the hockey game, I'm like, I gotta, usually does like play from beginning, but she had watched it earlier. So like I'm like, I think that was the Canadians with the silver medals. So I'm like, damn it. I was like, but the whole time I'm like, and then I'm watching the game. I'm like, did they have silver medals? And I had like the computer was off, the phone was off. It's like, I didn't want to know anything. Yep. So then that was a great win. And Jack Hughes, even though he's a New York Islander, nice win. And he lost some teeth. The poor kid, he had his teeth knocked out. Oh, that was painful. So, but he got the winning goal. So here, let's play this for Phantom.
Where'd they go?
Right there.
Oh, screw you!
Classic. That's the missus there. If anyone does not know. Yeah. So we've got Lemon Pie here. Hey, Lemon Pie.
Hello, Citrus.
Learn how to customize the bot here. Docs.stream elements. Oh, there's a couple of things I do need to update on that bot there. Yep. And Phantoms. I'm not a sword and sorcery guy, but I've seen the Gaping Sir meme. I'm not sure what that meme is, but I will look it up. Maybe not on the stream. Yep. So Dadman, what was your favorite part of the Olympics to watch? What was your favorite sport?
We were all into curling.
Oh, the curling. Yeah. I started watching the. I've got dual citizenship, so I've got Swiss citizenship. So it's great when the Swiss play the Americans. I can't lose. But I didn't watch the. I started watching the finals of the curling today, so I don't know who won the gold medal for the women's curling. So don't tell me, but I do love watching a lot of the curling. It's It's damn good. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. So how do you drink beer and then go outside in Florida and play shuffleboard then? To get your spirits up there.
Not really. No.
No,
The shuffleboard's more of the retired people down in South Florida. Me, us, it might be more going out fishing. Or
Okay.
something up where we are,
But
Or
that's the
golfing.
closest analogy, right? We got shuffleboard to curling, right? Yeah.
No, it would be.
Yeah.
Of course,
So
you
you're
have
not a
to push it.
shuffleboarder though, right? Yeah.
No. Plus, then again, you
Yeah.
can't do it the Canadian two-tap method. You only get one push.
Yeah. Damn Canadians. Yeah. Oh, here, let me
Boy,
share. I
that's
just want to
caused a
share
lot of
the
stir.
tab. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Who would have thought that curling in the Olympics would have been the most controversial? Yeah, with the curling scandal. Yeah, and the guy's just like touching it with his like finger there. It's just like nothing. Yeah. And hail to the great Power Ranger Donnie. Says, hail Marc D, Devin, and all. Hope everyone was well on this final day of the Olympic Winter Games. Thanks to all our men's and women's national hockey teams. Yeah, we swept them. Yeah. So that was awesome. Yeah.
Yep. We did good.
Oh, okay. I got you now. Typo. Yep. And hail to RJ Godzilla. And well, let's cover this now. Yeah, what's now it looked like it wasn't much to do about nothing. I've been curling once in my life. There's a
You've actually
curling.
curled?
I've actually curled. Yeah, let me get my.
Wow. I know
button.
your wife did the pickleball, but curling, wow, that's.
Here, I should make this my my background here, but let's see. Let me turn my camera on. Oh wow, the wind is blowing outside there.
Oh
So
yeah, are
here's
you getting
my,
a lot of the snow from the?
Yeah, a lot of the
Northeast
snow. Yeah, I was thinking about you tonight.
blizzard? Oh yeah.
My wife's in Florida right now too. Yep, her flight got canceled on Tuesday, so she's got to come back Wednesday, which gives me another day to clean up the house. But here we go. Yeah, I curled Nutmeg Curling Club. So if you go to nutmegcurling.com, which I'm going to do right now, can you read that? Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, there you go.
So this
That
was probably
looked
like 10 years ago that I went curling. Let's check it out. But you know how things look easy? Like doing a slam dunk, that kind of stuff.
Right.
Ain't so easy when you go to curl. I'm in a little bit better shape now, I have to say, than back then. But man, to get down to the ice and to throw that 40-pound rock, it ain't easy.
40 pounds?
It's not easy at all. So yeah, I'll show some pictures of that.
Wow,
And
I
hail
didn't
to the
realize
head
it was
case.
that heavy.
It's heavy, yeah. It's really heavy.
wow.
Yeah. And thank you for being a channel member, Headcase. He just signed up, so he gets to
Yay.
use all these cool avatars. And here, like we got Dadman here before he had his facelift. He looks a lot better now.
Yeah.
And let's see here. Yeah, well, let's cover this scandal, I guess. Yeah. So do I have to pay for this? Yeah. Olympic curling scandal threatens to forever alter the sport's culture of trust. Yeah, because everyone it's supposed to be like a sport where they almost self-referee it. So like when you're going around with those brooms, like if you hit a rock, you're supposed to say like, "Oh yeah, I hit that by accident," or
Yeah.
almost like self-policing.
Right. It's somebody described it as really as an honor system because you watch the way they score them, and they're all out there pulling off the rocks and self-scoring, almost like in golf. But we actually saw one amazing thing this time. They were so close. They actually had to bring out this official measuring thing, which is like something you put over the ice, and it like circles around, and it was like a measuring tape. That was
interesting.
Have
Yeah.
you ever seen that before?
Yeah, I think and then they have like a laser. Do they have like a laser thing they use or something, or laser measurer, or
Yeah.
But yeah, so what they're saying here is in this article. Let me zoom in a little bit so it's easier to read. Yep.
Brian said curling stones must be between 38 and 44 pounds.
Okay, yeah, they were really heavy. Yep. And Phantasm, my grandfather would be a gold medal sweeper. He used to wear out the allegedly indestructible Fuller brush brooms. He'd wear them to nubs in less than 6 months, but it was better than than the less. I'm trying to. Okay, so your grandfather's a curler. Awesome. Yep, yep.
Oh wow.
A 1 month better than 1 month lifespan of a bamboo broom. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. And Brian says you can't touch the stone once it's in motion. You cannot let go and touch the handle again once it has reached the hog line, which is the green line. Yeah.
Right.
So when
And
we were
what
playing,
was happening with the Canadian curler was he was touching the stone itself before the hog line. And that's where the pictures show it, because I know that you can touch because Buddy had actually clarified this the other night for us. You can touch the handle, but not the stone itself before the hog line.
Yep.
Yeah, so it was interesting. We did not know that. But yeah, I mean, clear evidence. And I think the Canadian women also had a stone removed, but not from a kidney, but But with this, because of something like this, they actually
they screwed up.
penalized them. Yeah.
So now, like when I'm playing as a total like only played one time, I mean you're looking at the line and they actually had like a fixture where you could like put your feet and like try to help you do it, as a beginner, and they didn't make you go like all the way down on your knee, like you did whatever you could to throw it,
Right.
but man, it's tough to get down and like glide like that. They make it look so damn easy, and they know exactly what they're doing, and it's not like an accident or something too, where like he went back and touched it with his finger. Now I don't know how much does that do, or I mean, what, I don't know, is there a big advantage to that? But you're not supposed to do it, so that's the big thing. So
Right.
I mean, just against the rules. So it's amazing. It became a scandal there.
It is. I guess, but it was kind of crazy too, because he's like they're setting up cameras just to catch him and stuff. It was some of the worst arguments against. I mean, it was like really, he's attacking the messengers and not the truth of what was happening, because you had the photographic evidence. So
yeah, you couldn't dispute it. Like there was no.
Yeah, and like Brian said, you remove the stone and it's a loss of turn. And I think that's what happened to the Canadian women's team the next day, was that they were that they removed the stone from that.
Or did it happen that wouldn't happen during that match, or it happened the next thing?
What? Oh, it happened
the next day, you said?
Yeah, the next day in the Canadian women's, they removed the stone because of the rule violation.
Wow.
So,
hey, Tom is here. Hey, Tom, come on in here for a few minutes if you can. It'd be great to say hi to you. So haven't talked in a while. So great to have you pop in if you can. Only if you can, as Clobby would say. Yep. Great to see Tom. And hey, we got to play. Did I add my turtles here? Where is I like? Here we go. This is for Tom. Yep. Hey, Cowabunga dude. Yeah, so I'm sure Tom was watching a lot of curling too, right? Yep. No, I do love the curling too, which is fun. That's always been one of my favorite things to love. I don't know, watching. I don't know why, but something nice and relaxing about it. But what they're saying here in this article is curling players have historically called their own infractions, but changes might be necessary to ensure fairness with so much at stake at the Olympic and professional levels. Yeah, so now you've got cameras that can see this. Yep. Cheating has been part of the Olympics since the ancient games, when violators are punished with fines, public flogging, or lifetime bans. Yep. This month's games have hardly been an exception. Of course, well, you always got the drug scandals too. Yep. German magazine said an unnamed ski jumpers are injecting some kind of stuff into their wieners in an effort to fly further. The officials dismissed as a wild rumor, but World Anti-Doping Agency says it was willing to look in the matter just the same. I don't know if I can inject something, and it better work. I don't want to risk that, right? Yeah. So that was a minor kerfluffle compared with the outcry that erupted when some Canadian curlers were accused of cheating. A great breach of etiquette that has led to calls for additional officials and even video reviews in a polite sport where competitors have traditionally called their own fouls. Yeah, it's not like football or boxing or something. Yeah, so really, it was huge. Yeah. So O'Brien says not all out disqualification, but they also immediately stopped and removed the stone from play. it's a loss of that turn. Yeah, which is a big deal in curling, right? Because it's it'd be like being a man down. It's can have a huge impact on the game. Yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of times we learned they want the hammer, which is the last throw, on the last frame to try to to win. Even if you're down, even if you're down a point, you want it in the last one so you can try to get 2 points.
Yeah.
So
if you
kinda
don't
caught us
have
off
the
guard. Yeah.
right, if you don't score a point, then if you score a point, then the other team has the hammer, as they call it,
Right.
the last throw. The last throw.
Right.
Yep. So it's a strategy. There's strategies like the Swiss that I was watching the women play yesterday or 2 days ago, I guess, was against the American team, and they just kept scoring 1 point and then holding, letting the Americans score 1 point, but then they would always score because they were up like a couple of points. So then they could never catch up. Like they just kept holding them to one or none, and then then they just waited them out. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, when you get caught, you play the victim. That's classic, right? Yeah, the classic cheater. Yep, plays the victim. Yep. So double touching. I hate it when I get double touched.
But see, that was the worst part, was that he was so profane and so accusatory. It was just like, dude, okay, you got caught, admit it, just it would pass over. I think that's what made this blow up. But more is it's always the problem in the cover up, not the actual violation.
Yep.
And he said, okay, yeah, I did. I mean, even if he said, dude, I see what you're saying. It was an accident. I did not do it intentionally. Then I mean, he could have made a case for it was an accident. People would have had no reason to question or anything else. But with what he did, coming off attacking the Swedes and everybody else, it sounds like the old phrase, a guilty conscience. Protest too much. The man.
Yeah.
It really comes off like that. Is that he's protesting so much because he knew what he was doing. And of course, I don't understand why you try to do that, because to me, if you're good enough, you have it right, you would not need to do the double touch. You would know what you need to do as you release it. But it'll be interesting to see how this goes.
Yeah, no, it's it's such a polite sport too, as we're half joking about it. But yeah, like today, the match I was watching, one of the one team, they're like, we think we touched the stone. I don't know if we moved it, but just so you know, and then look at it. And I guess they can actually move the stones or agree to. The other team can actually move the stone if they have to. So it's self-policing. There is a ref, they are watching, but a lot of the rules, I guess, are self-enforced, which is
right.
Really interesting. Yeah, especially now that it's a pro sport and there's money in it. Yep. And Brian says he did curling for 3 years until the lockdowns. Wow, it's a lot of fun. Yeah, I think that we'll show the Bridgeport place, but there were I think there were 3 lanes or 4 lanes, so you could have three or 4 games going at the same time. And they said, of course, whenever the Olympics are out, that's when we went, after it was probably 8 or 10 years ago or 12 years ago. Yeah, let me see if I can find any pictures of my curling. Let's see if I search curling. Yeah, it was everyone was there. We're like let's just go. Let's just check it out. So they said every time the Olympics is on, they get a huge oh, I found pictures. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Good. Let me
cool.
Yeah, let me put my friends don't care if I put them on. Let's see. Let me find.
I'm checking to see if we have curling. We have ice rinks and venues. We have hockey,
Yeah,
and stuff like that here in town. Oh my gosh, we do have a curling club.
yeah. Oh, you do. Good. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I might have.
I went 2014. Yeah. Let's see. So let me add this to an album so I can share it to the screen. Then, yep. Curling.
Oh, I've got to look this up. You can apparently learn to curl in group outings here.
Awesome.
My wife wanted to take ballroom dancing at one point, but
Do curling.
She might like this. So I I'll have to look into this a little bit more. Well, this is copyright 2023. Hopefully, they're still here. That's the other thing.
Yeah, well, you never know, but yeah, with the Olympics, wouldn't be a good time to. It's a good time now, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
to
it's
do
like,
it. Yeah.
I'll have to check them up on the Facebook page, and see that way. That might be the best way to see it. So,
And hail to Your Old Toys. Great to see you here. Everyone's sub to our buddy. His links down below in the show notes.
and they have actually curling at least league play.
Nice, yeah.
I'll have to, oh wow.
To check that out, yeah. Well,
Yeah,
here, why don't you let me finish this article, and you can share your screen, and then.
Oh, I don't have to. I just was looking at it. Sorry, Mark.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It was just one that I
if it's
responded. Yeah, go ahead.
So, all right. So, double touching. Devin and I both hate when we get double touched. Yep. You got to touching the handle after the hog line. Double touching is not allowed. During Canada's win over Sweden last Friday, a video clearly showed Canada's Marc Kennedy. Oh crap, he spells his name correctly too. Doing that by touching the stone with his index finger after he had released the handle. Kennedy responded to charges that he bent the rules with an F-bomb, which is also break with curling culture. We won a game that is as sportsmanlike, honest, and clean as possible, said the Swede. Yeah. I mean, I don't know how much would that give you much of an edge? I mean, just by, or maybe I guess if you let it go and you're like, oh shit, I think I need to get to go another direction, but it seems pretty, not that I'm excusing it, or the guy could have said, oh, I just touched it by accident, or, I mean, there's a million cameras here now everywhere too. They have a camera on the line. So, I mean, yeah, how much of an advantage is it? But I guess at the last second you could do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Never heard that before. Yeah.
They had, and it's like they said, they have all the cameras there, and the guy was protesting. It's like complaining almost like that they set him up with all the cameras, and they've got them. You know, like in tennis and volleyball, they got line judges. You got somebody sitting there looking at that line just to make an in or out call.
Yeah.
And you have a judge do that too here in this case.
Hey, look at that Stream Elements bot. Are they listening? Your Old Toys channel just came up. He said hi. Wow, that was pretty scary. But yeah, there's Your Old Toys link there. So the next day, that's what you're mentioning, had a stone disqualified, and Canada's lost to Switzerland. Yay, Switzerland. The Swiss played amazing. I still don't know if they won the gold, though, when she was ruled to have touched it twice. Despicable, Canadians men skip Brad Jacobs said of the additional scrutiny. As Canadian curlers, we were targeted. And to go out and pull a rock like that, I think it was a tragedy. Well, don't go out and pull a guy's stones. I don't know. Lady, it's okay. You don't have to worry about her. She doesn't have stones to pull. But anywho, curling, which started in Scotland but grew in popularity after being imported to Canadian land, where the game proved to be the perfect distraction during long frigid winters on the plains of Alberta and Saskatchewan, has historically operated in a culture of trust and self-regulation. At most levels, players call their own infractions, and even the slightest attempt to bend the rules is seen as a major affront. Yeah, because the Canadians are very, very, very friendly, very, very friendly, nice peoples. Yep. Hey, Killy Chow, roll tide. Yep. Curlers compete against people they know well, often in relatively small circuits. Yeah, they see each other repeatedly over the course of a season. The relational fabric has long been a part of the sport's informal governance. Yep. The sport returned to the Olympic competition in 1998 after a 74-year break. That began to change. There was national pride, medals, and funding at stake. Yeah. A well-funded professional league, Rock League, will launch with 6 teams playing for money, completing the sport's evolution from hobby to profession. So hopefully we'll see the misses and misses in the professional league, right? Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it's gone big time. I mean, it's going to be huge, but it could be like like bowling has got a certain popularity, and I used to watch bowling all the time. Yep.
It would be neat. It would be neat if we could make this work, because I looked at our club here, and it's like they do it where you can actually learn the rules and actually get safety training and actually end it with a match. So I have to look into it. It's really, really cool. And I will say that is what has led to hockey even increasing here in Florida. The Stanley Cup can't leave Florida now because we keep keeping it, but it started with all these ice rinks and local
Yeah.
people getting hockey, Northerners coming down and Canadians, and these leagues started growing. And you probably might see they have once a month club matches here in our town now that I realize. See, my wife wanted to take up ballroom dancing. I might offer her this if we can make it work.
Yeah, I think you should, Deadman. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Caleb says, so the Canadian curl was Mark Kennedy, or was it Mark Kennedy with a C? Does C stand for cheater? On my honor, I do not cheat.
No.
That wasn't me. Yep, that wasn't me. Yep. Even though I'm going to show pictures of me curling. Yep. Yeah, so they're saying it's a new era of surveillance for the sport. Yeah, so I guess there's a line, there's a sensor built into the hog line and the handles so they can detect late release. I guess it's a little bit of an advantage if you're closer, but then I guess if you mess up, maybe you could touch it again. Yep.
Yeah, if you know that maybe you short shot, when it releases, and then you give it a little extra push. Yeah,
a double touchstone or whatever it is. None of these officials have ever gone through any of their courses. We have untrained people doing things they've never done before. It's not just some bonspiel in Saskatchewan just trying things out. We're at the Olympics, yeah. So they're losing the trust in the sport. But well, here, let's show some pictures of me curling. Let's see here.
Oh, really? Way, all right.
Let's see what we got here. So share this tab instead. Yeah, let's embiggen this one. Well, let's make it full screen here. Yep. And Your Old Toys. Oh, I have not been voting on your channel, but I will go vote. Yep, everyone head to Your Old Toys later. Yep. So this is my friend Sammer. Sammer, you're on YouTube. You're a YouTube star now. So I think, did they have two? Yeah, it looks like they've got two. I think it was two courses. Oh no, three. It looks like here. Three lanes. I'm thinking. Yeah, 1, 2.
That's what I saw. It looked like 3.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it looks like 3. Yeah, so it doesn't take up a lot of room, which isn't bad. And I guess they put carpet down on either side here too. I guess I don't know if there's ice under here, but this is. And look, we got the Swiss flag here too. There we go. Canada. We got Canada. The cheaters. No, just kidding. And we love our Canadian friends. Yep.
Got the French and looks like the Australians too.
Yeah. The $500 million pro contract for sweeper, right? Yep.
Yep.
You get a good pro bowler, they can place whatever it's supposed to go. Yeah, so these curlers too, it's the same way. Yeah, so they had, and of course they had, well, I'll show their website too, but of course they had a bar, so that was the social part of it too. They had a whole place you could buy snacks and drink. They want you to have fun there. And right. I guess I guess there's a warming room back there too. I'm trying to remember what was there, but damn, it looks easy, but it's tough. Yeah. So you could use, that's what they had. I'm remembering now. So you could use this contraption.
But do you put special shoes on?
You put these sliders over your shoes there.
Oh, okay.
See my friend here. He's got you're putting these galoshes things on.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it's not like bowling shoes. So you put something else on the shoes.
I mean, the people that do it all the time have curling shoes. Yep. So they have them, but they want you to buy drinks and snacks. That's for sure. Yep. And hail to the great Apolles Minion. Hey, how's it going? Yep. And her link is down below too in the notes, and you can always check out what Simi has been up to, and hopefully this stream is truck dog approved, as I was waiting for that. Say.
Yep.
Yep.
The cutest looking dog on YouTube.
Very cute. Yeah. So here is we're doing a Polly's Minion here. We're showing me curling. We're attempting to curl, but this PVC gadget. So you'd hold that on your right hand as you slide, so that would kind of brace you a little bit to help you not topple over, because you watch the curlers on TV. It's like, oh, this is so easy, right?
Right.
It's
yeah.
No,
they showed a guy do it like a spinning 360 in one of the matches. I think.
Yeah.
Was it one of the Swiss the other day? Of course, people wondered about the etiquette of it, but still.
Well, that was they were down by 5 stones, so they just did it for fun.
He was on the losing team.
He was on the losing team. Yeah, he was on the losing team. So I don't think they got. I don't think they were. They just knew, the guy was just doing
Yeah,
something fun.
okay, that's
and
cool.
he
Trick
hit the
shot.
shot too. Like
Yeah,
it
I
was a
saw
perfect
that.
shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's almost like you should do it the whole time.
Yeah. So then we're sweeping. Yeah, you got the sweepers there. Yep. So it was, and I wonder how much of a difference it makes, but it obviously does. Otherwise, you wouldn't do it. But they were very friendly. They're teaching you how to do it, and yeah, then you have no idea how hard to throw it either. Like it's your first time doing it. It's like, do I wail on this or do I,
Well,
It's
see, what I wondered. See, I like the way the Olympics did. They had them like separated. I mean, I'd probably be the one throwing it in other lanes.
oh yeah, here like yeah, there's no
Yeah.
because it's a lot more money to do that. Or the other thing that can happen too, if I think they were trying to get us to play so like you're throwing, or I guess no, because you're going back, you're throwing towards one side, so like this lane is going towards this target.
Oh, okay, I got you.
And then the other, because then you'd have like it banging or
yeah,
or
and
you
then
try
gotta
to play
step over. Yeah,
because then your stones could affect
yeah.
the play of the other stones. So I'm
See,
trying to
like, he's
remember,
in
but
the-
I think
yeah, he's in the other lane too because he interfered with their shots. Yeah,
yeah, and I think you like you've got the people are supposed to watch and like try to like you don't want a stone going over to their side. Plus, this is all for fun, casual too. But yeah, you don't want to mess people up. So I think that's how they do. But you're right. There should be a gutter or something there if you could. But I guess the idea would be to play at one end. But then different games go different speeds too. So yeah. So yeah, no, it's a lot of fun to play this, and always have a great time trying something new. It's great. Yeah. So yeah. So good
that's
stuff.
cool.
Good
I love
stuff.
the car thing. I love that curling thing there. It's really really cool to have that there. So, oh boy.
Yeah. So yeah, it was a good time. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool to see that they make it to the public. That's the good thing with the Olympics is things like that happen, and every few years it's a chance to get interest in the sport. I like hockey. So a lot of people are talking about American hockey. Now's your chance to move it, even at the local levels. I know somebody locally has been tagging the local the local hockey team to, hey, you need to get out and follow up with these people commenting, about the USA hockey. Take advantage of it.
Yeah. No, I mean I grew up playing hockey too, so it's yeah, these sports always get a big boost. I mean curling, yeah, it's a niche thing, but like all our buddies were like all my buddies in college were like, we got to go curling. It's like we can drink beer and play a sport at the same time. So it's that's a lot.
Yeah. Or
I
like
mean,
my wife says about bowling, any sport you get better when you're drunk.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because bowling we used to have like 3 or 4 bowling lanes in our town, and like we had, I mean, our different places, and then the one big place had arcades and stuff. They freaking closed it down and put stores in. And, oh, it sucked when they closed the bowling alley down. And then they had video games there, so we'd go. It was like a mini arcade, and we just go hang out there. Like Saturday or Sunday, you'd go hang out there, or not during the week in high school you could, but yeah, when you're younger, like mom would just drop you off at the bowling alley with $10, and you could bowl. You'd bowl a few games, you'd play video games, you grab a hot dog. Yep. So yeah, it was a good outlet. Yeah. Well, I guess that's Nutmeg Curl. I guess that's their symbol there. Yep. So this was 2014 when we went. So
Wow, that's been a while.
Yep. So and my friend Chris, yeah, that's who I go to all the Comic Cons with. Yep.
I like what Brian said. The finger running down the stone looked like it was flaunting the way it was done. And this Brian's played. Brian's done this a lot. So
yeah.
It's. I mean, I think he'd be one to say if it was not really cheating or something else. But yeah, it's.
Yeah.
I mean, just the whole attitude is like. it just like I said, that was the thing that got me the most. It's just
Yeah.
the blatant attitude.
Yeah. And your old toy says I was 3 in 2014. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's me there. You have the big ugly dude. Yeah. So it looks like they put like, yeah, I remember now. You put like something over your shoes so it like you could slide. And I don't know if it was
Right.
both shoes would slide or was I'm trying to remember if both were the same. But of course, yeah, the people that did it all the time, they had their own shoes, I guess. But you had to have something on there so you could slide. But I think it was like a one-way slide too. It was like if you go backwards, it would like scales or something. Yep, yep. So yep, yep.
Well,
So yeah, I think that's the last. Is that the last picture? Probably that's the last. I don't know. Was there a picture of me? I guess not. I was taking the pictures, I guess too. So that's what happens when you're taking the pictures. But yeah, there's the look down the curling alley. I guess what do you call it? Curling club, I guess, or curling alley. Yep.
yeah.
So
Curling alley, I guess, but I know that the local place here is a curling club. So
yeah, they
might
must
be-
call them clubs. Yep, yeah.
Hey, maybe my wife will be happy with me doing that. So because she didn't get the ballroom dancing, but this could
Yeah.
be fun.
Yeah. Yeah, learn to curl from beginner to season pro. And then they have curling and cocktails. Reserve a spot for the night that fits your schedule.
Oh, that's interesting.
Greenhorn League, ideal for people with little or no curling experience. So if this was this is like an hour drive for me. So if it was closer, I would do it. Yep.
Ours
I
would be
guess
about
could they-
30 minutes for us, so it's close.
I wonder if they could set up a skating rink, like the dimensions. I guess yeah, but people want the hockey teams or whatever are going to be using it. But the lanes are called sheets. Thank you, Brian Hepburn. Yep. Yep. Bo Jackson story about slamming a beer in the clubhouse and then coming out and hitting a home run. True story. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that
Yeah.
those were the old days. Those
Yeah,
were the old
yeah.
days. And smoking, yeah. Jim Leland sitting there smoking in the dugout. So
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. Of course, he made me mad because he's the first manager I remember actually not wearing a number and lettered uniform on the bench. He started wearing
Yeah.
that hefty bag, that practice crap. Now, oh
Yeah.
man, don't get me started on fashion in all sports these days.
Right. Yeah. And all the uniforms. That they
Well, it's
sell,
like
yeah,
to
yeah.
me in the NFL, the only team to wear white, allowed to wear white at home, would be the Dallas Cowboys because of tradition. Everybody else has to wear color. And what's happened in the NBA? All these now, everybody's wearing color at home, and it's happening in college. And it's like, I'm sorry, traditionalists, but
Yeah. Yeah. So let's see
again,
what they have here on.
that is really neat, though. See, I like that because there's more that they're offering there than what I saw on ours. I'll just have to reach out and see what they do because that's cool to have a greenhorn league like that where you can actually have people take it up as an interest, even if you do it once a month.
Yeah. So they got coffee and curling at 9 a.m. or 10 a.m. Winter League. I guess I guess is it spring meltdown and golf curl. I don't know. Do they go through? I don't know if the club is closed during the winter or summer. But yeah, $600. Minimum of 10 hours of club-related volunteer work, July to June. Second year. So it goes down if you do each year, right?
Oh,
First
wow.
year, $420. Yep. Oh, first year, second year. An adult. I guess. It's cheaper and then it goes up. I guess. Yeah, yeah. Adult, college, full-time undergrad, student, and then
minimum of 10
volunteer.
hours of club related to volunteer work. Yep.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
maybe have to man the front office or something, or yep.
No.
Well, that's not that bad, I guess. Yeah, yeah. I wonder if they have a high school team. Yeah. Oh, high school league. Oh, cool. Yep.
Yep.
That's pretty fun. Yep. So not crazy expensive. And I'm sure you could. That's if you're a member, I guess. Yeah. If you just want to go. Let's see photos. Let's see some photos that I got here. We already did just look at. Yeah. So that's photos there. Let's go back to. Oh, it just went to Facebook, didn't it? So let's close that. Yeah. The photos are on Facebook. Yeah. Let's see about curling. How to curl and all the rules, right? Yep. Flat rubber soled shoes are recommended. The club supplies brooms, but many curlers decide to buy their own to assure consistent performance. Yep. Curling the USA, scoring. Yeah, so you can find out all about it. Yeah, how the stones are made, which is really cool if you ever watch that.
Wow.
They've
Yeah.
shown that on the Olympics. Yep. Let's see. Club info. Our mission here. Hey, Tim. What's up? I heart Clobbering Times. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Club org chart. I just want to see if we find some fun information here. Yep. Club history. Yeah, club history. Maybe it's interesting. Yep. 23 curlers, the founders, lease the ice every Monday night from the Crystal Ice Palace, now defunct in Norwalk. I think I used to skate there as a kid. Yep. And we called it the rat rink. If it's the same rink I'm thinking of, because there were rats like running around the outside of the rink, so we call it the rat rink in Norwalk. Yep, where I played hockey. Yep. So 61-62 season, the membership reached 60 curling and people. Yep, with a budget of $2,000 in hand. They wanted a winter activity. 63 when a contract was signed. And let's see, I don't know, did they build they were curling in Darien. I'm just going to skim through this. Yep. So I guess then finally they were able to build their own place with their own ice sheets. Yep. So Bridgeport, Connecticut in 2006. Okay. 2006. So yeah, I don't have time to read all this now, but interesting history. So it's been quite a long time. Yeah. So pretty amazing. Yep. Yep. And events here. Let's see. Curling and cocktails. That's what we want to check out, right, Dad, man?
Yep. Sure. Exactly. Anything food and beverages. Yep.
So this is what we used to. I think this is what we did. The curling and cocktails. 1 hour instructional session where we taught the basics of curling, along with the opportunity to play two ends of curling. After coming off the ice, you'll receive one cocktail from our bar while socializing with other participants. Groups are limited to parties of 8 or less. If registering as a group, please include the name of all your participants, yada, yada, yada. No refunds or exchanges. All sold out, right?
Oh,
So Olympic seasons is all sold out, right? So that's
of course.
yeah. So that's what we wore. Yep. You should bring a pair of sneakers or flat-soled shoe. Yep. To wear on the ice. Yep. We prefer you don't wear these shoes in from the parking lot to avoid dirt being brought onto the ice. Yep. Changing your sneakers, and the grippers fit best over flat sole. Those are those rubber things you put over your
Right.
shoes. Yep, yep. And I guess let's see, where do they have learn to curl events? Yep. So yeah, see, it's all selling out now with the Olympics. Look at that, sold out.
See, the one we have here is kind of like you contact them with a group. It's probably not as much interest, but I'll have to reach out and see how they do it. But I see you've got those specific dates. They don't really have that here. They just have it.
Yeah.
Learn to curl and how many's in your party. And it almost sounds like what they have to do is get groups together and set it up based on the ice availability and time of whoever that runs it can set it up.
Yeah.
So I like that though when you have specific dates though, because at least it gives you something.
Yeah, you
firm to
know,
go
right?
Towards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good website. Yeah, they have a nice website. So how much does that cost? Do they tell you? Well, I don't think it was that. I don't think it was that expensive. I want to. Let's see if I click on 5 spots left. Does it tell us how much it costs? Let's see. Yeah, $45. Yeah, so it wasn't bad. Yeah, so not bad for that. So yeah, check out curling if there's a place there. I want you guys doing a video on that, Dad, man. If you go with
Sure.
with your better half and playing good, you got that. That's worth it for a video, right? It'll pay for itself, right?
At least, yeah. Put it on
Yeah.
her channel. Yeah, it'll be fun. I mean, like I said, she always wanted to do the ballroom dancing. We didn't, but hey, this could be cool. Definitely different.
So Tim said he used to play ice hockey in the local rec league from 1999 to 2000 when I messed up my left knee, partial tear of the meniscus. Well, I feel your pain because my knee is my right knee's a mess. Yeah, it was the second time it happened. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, especially when you like I can't put any walk long distances or put any decent weight on my knee. Unfortunately, like for a
dang.
little bit it's okay, but and I
Yeah,
got the
that's rough.
injections, but it's God, it was what a pain that was with the like
definitely sounds like
dagnabbits, Yeah, well, it's just frustrating when it's it could be a lot worse, but I can get around. But anytime I try to do anything like long distance or any big effort, it's not easy. Yeah, so it's a pain. Yeah, but what are you gonna do, right? Yeah, so them's the breaks. But yeah, hope you're better. In the meniscus, they can go in and snip it, but where mine's separated from the knee. It's like it's separated, so I'm like, can't you just go in there and glue it back? It's like, you see where your bone is on bone, like you get the MRI and you're like, what the heck is it? How do I can't see anything, and then they show you like, see, you got how that looks different. It's like you've got no padding there. So yeah, you're gonna you're gonna need you're gonna need surgery, like, or they do the injections in your knee, so to try to prolong it or avoid that, but. I hope you're feeling better, Tim. Yeah. But yeah, hockey was a lot of fun to play. Yep. And Wes Cagle, member for 26 months.
Wow.
26 months. Yep. It was,
Yep.
Yep. So thank you, Wes Cagle. And 1960, 1980, and 2026. Yeah, so 46 years later, it was. God, I remember as a 12-year-old kid watching the Miracle on Ice, and then back then they would cut away from the games. You'd miss goals, and it was like a struggle to watch the hockey too. I mean, it wasn't a big thing until the team started doing well. And I think they tied Sweden, one of the teams, like at the last second they got a tie, which with the way the tournament was set up with points, that actually saved them. But yeah, it was really amazing that living through that in 1980. Plus, you had the Ruskies were the bad guys, really the bad guys back then. That rivalry there. If you watch the Rocky movies and all the movies and the Cold War and Reagan, and we just come out of the disaster with Jimmy Carter with the Iranian hostage crisis, and everyone was down in the dumps about the USA. This inflation and the economy sucked, and cities were falling apart. The 70s were great, but nationally they sucked in a lot of ways. So that was a huge deal when they won in 1980. Plus there were college kids that beat the Soviet Army team basically. So you had that rivalry then. They weren't pros, but they were pros, quote unquote pros. So yeah, it was quite the win. I don't know. Do I have any? Oh, I don't have any clips from. Do I have any Slapshot clips here? Let me check. Yep. So yep. Oh yeah. So we had that in the chat. Yeah. So Dog is saying, yeah, bro, take an Advil and shut the bleep up. Are you my dad? Jesus Christ, you sound just like my dad. You tell me to stop whining, stop complaining. Yeah. Or my grandfather actually had. I was in a freaking really bad car accident, and basically they should have. He probably would have lost his leg today, or they saved his leg, but he had a knee joint that actually replaced his knee, and his knee actually bent backwards when he walked. He would look like a pelican when he walked. And the guy never. That's what I think about too with my knee. If I complain, like my grandfather, I never heard him complain or say anything. When you watched him walk, his knee would bend backwards.
Oh wow!
And I have some video of it, and people are like, "What the f?" And people would stare at him, and I'm like, "Well, doesn't your grandfather's knee bend backward like that too? It would bend forward and backwards." So he was a toll booth collector, and it was Thanksgiving, the day after Thanksgiving. So he stayed up all day through Thanksgiving, and then went to be a toll booth collector. Like he had the midnight to 6 a.m. shift, something like that. And he fell asleep because he'd been up 24 hours. So he fell asleep driving home and hit a bridge embankment. And it's a miracle he lived. He was totally screwed up. So he was in the hospital for like a year basically back then. So, then he went to, well, it was like 6 months in the hospital and rehab, and my parents were going to get married, and they actually postponed the marriage for a year. Good for me, I guess, because maybe it would have been, the timing was right for me. But yeah, my grandfather, he never freaking complained. So yeah, it was never heard him complain about that. But he was messed up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Gardzilla. Yeah, they said I can do the knee replacement, but I'm trying to do the injections just to avoid it as much as I can. Yeah, yeah. Oh, Sweden, it was 2-2 final. Thank you, Tim. Yep, yep. And Godzilla says, "Oh, I had both my knees replaced." So you are Mecha Godzilla. You got to change your name, RJ, to Mecha Godzilla. I had both of my knees replaced, and they feel a lot better. I can't bend them too much, but most of the pain is gone. But whatever. Yeah, the pain is my knees. I've been working out a lot, and we're working out with Paulie and stretching and doing stuff. So it's not. And I've been losing weight, trying to downsize. So that's actually helped a lot too. But if you just, when I'm doing something for a long time, you feel, or like once in a while your knee clicks or goes, like, mother fuckers. Yep, yep. Yeah, so it was the Russians in the 80s. They were the Soviets, much more evil. Yep. What are you guys doing? Putting on the foil every game. Yeah, you want some? Yeah. Slapshot time. Yeah, let me see if I got some Slapshot clips. You've seen seen Slapshot, right, Dad Man?
Nope, I haven't.
You've never seen Slapshot?
No.
Well, it's a perfect time to watch it with the Olympics
right.
and everything. Yeah. It's a fun movie. It's a Paul Newman movie. The missus might like it because you got that handsome devil in that movie. There's romance. There's hockey fights. There's goons. Yeah, it was really, really good. Yep. Oh no, Phantom Sign. My grandfather had his one thumb crushed in an accident at Mack Motors. Oh my God! Rather than amputate and then remove all the bones, so his thumb was just muscle and he could bend it all the way back, no bones. Oh my goodness gracious! Ouch! Oh, ouch! God. Yeah, my dad had. We have all machinery at work, and we have a machine shop, and he would always tell me horror stories before I went to work on the machine. So like one of his friends, they had back when he was a kid, they had a planer, and this is, close your ears for like 30 seconds if you want to hear it, but he put the piece of wood in the planer in the wrong way, and it sliced off the bottom halves of his fingers, like just the meat to the bone. So then they saved his fingers, but they sewed him, and he's like, he had fingers like a girl. He had like really skinny fingers. It was like, as he sliced these. Oh God, he would tell me stuff like that. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's horrible. That's painful.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So let me see if I got any slap shot clips. I can't talk tonight. Yep. Let me see if I got any of those in the clip drawer here. Let's see. That's what we need, a producer to do this stuff. Yep, yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Find this stuff here. Yep. But I got a folder for clips. Let's see. Did I do? Because we did Slapshot on Toxic Tuesday. Let's see. Do I have any clips? Nope, I don't have. But I do. I do here. Yeah, here we go. Tuesday spoof. Wow, this. What the heck is this? Let's see. Is this safe to play on the stream?
I don't know. You have a magical way to be able to. You have a magical way to be able to show clips not get even claimed compared to others of us.
Yeah. Well, this was actually when Pinata Farms. Remember back when you could, change, put another head and cover up another head.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where you could do like Nick Weiser is skating in here. Yeah. I don't have Slapshot clips like the way I thought, but yeah. It was. I think I used to sub to some of those places, but I think they got sued for like using AI. But like you could put yourself in the Godfather, say, or in a movie, and they nixed.
Yes,
nixed
Pinata.
that.
I remember some of the
Pinata
greatest
Farms.
clips.
Yeah,
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. And then Godzilla saying, "Yeah, do you have any clips from Miracle?" I do not, but that would be very appropriate to play. God, it's 46 years. So and Herb Brooks. Actually, I played our pickup hockey team. Herb Brooks's son was on our hockey team. He went to a different school, so he was varsity. But the rules were if you were on like the high school team, you couldn't play in the league. It was all the. But if you were in the private school, you could. So yeah, his son I was on a team with his son for a couple of years. Yep. So he was really good actually. Yeah, I stunk at hockey. But I don't have any of that clipped either. But yeah, that would be a good one to clip. And God, what a story that was! And how huge. And the crazy thing is when they played the gold medal game, it was on time delay. So they had to win the next day in the gold medal because it was it wasn't round robin. It was by points or whatever that scoring. And it was actually in Lake Placid, and they showed it on prime time, but the game had already ended, and no one knew back then, right? I mean,
No.
yes, you could have known, but like the news stations and like they honored it. They didn't spill the beans. So yeah. Oh no, Brian says Tony Iommi lost 2 fingers off his fretting hand. Wasn't he working in a factory? Oh, melting plastic caps covered with leather to play while tuned way down. Created a new sound and a whole genre of music. But I think he was working in a factory, wasn't he? If I remember it. Yep. And thank you, Wes. Yeah, no profanity in the chat. Yeah, you can just put stars in there, or just use become a channel member and just put that in the chat there. That works as a swear word, right? Dadman's avatar. Yep.
Oh gosh. Sure, Mark. Why not?
Sure. Or clams. That's pretty bad, right?
Yeah, clams are bad.
Yeah, clams are bad. Yeah.
Clams are bad. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Let's see what else I had on tap for tonight, because I do keep my list of stuff to cover on Sunday Night Geekery. I have a Google Doc, and I keep adding stuff during the week. So let's show some cool stuff here. Okay, here we've got. Oh, this was cool. Your Muslim uncle had sent this to me. Let me open this in a new tab. And then also we had William Shatner. And I'm just opening these tabs up so we have them here to talk about. And also, oh, this was cool too here. Well, Dad, man, you're a Battlestar Galactica fan, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Of course, more the old one than the newer one, but the newer one was not,
here we go.
I mean,
Here's
not
some.
as bad as I thought it would have been.
Yeah. So here's some enabling, right? Yep.
Yay, enabling.
Yep. Well, here, let's catch up to this chat here too. Let's see. Metal Factory, and it was his last day. He wasn't going to go in, and his mother complained he should finish up the right way. Oh, ouch. Let's see. Mark Messi's oldest son went to high school when I was younger. Passed him by a few times. Okay, awesome. Yep. So actually, Mark Messi lives in my hometown now, and one of my friends actually coached his sons. I wonder where that is, Tim. But yeah, he and then like he was coaching in hockey, and then Messi's on the rink. He's like, "Well, you come out here. I think you know more about hockey than I do." Yeah. But he's apparently very friendly. Yep. Oh, in the ocean to catch lunch, and Rob is saying hello to everyone. Hail to the great RobAltis. Hey, Rob, and thank you for being a channel member. And just as mentioned that your Muslim uncle is here. Awesome to see you, your Muslim uncle.
I didn't. Yeah. It's funny. I see him in the StreamYard. I didn't see him in the YouTube chat though.
I'm in the stream. Yeah, in the StreamYard, he's showing up.
Yeah.
Right?
See, hey, your Muslim uncle. Yeah.
Sometimes it does.
But I don't get weird things happen with YouTube.
Oh, and Mr. Bagel is here, and he says best bagel type. Well, my favorite is just the egg bagel. That's simple, but in the New York area we have some damn good bagels. But my favorite is egg bagel, and I know a lot of people their favorite is egg bagel. What's your favorite bagel, Mr. Bagel? What's your favorite, Dad man?
I don't like bagels. And
You don't like bagels?
It's even made
Oh,
worse.
Mr. Bagel's going to leave now.
Sorry.
You don't like bagels at all?
You ruined it even more with egg, but no, I don't know. It tastes different. I just like a regular Southern biscuit, you know.
You're a biscuit. You're just Southern guy. You want the biscuit?
Yeah.
And bagels are boiled. My son actually was making
that's the
bagels for us.
Boiling. It's like boiling catfish. You just don't do that, you know.
Oh, they're so good, bagel. A good bagel. A good
You
bagel.
boiling
A sandwich with a good
that,
bagel.
You boiling steak with that sous vide stuff, man.
The sous vide.
It's a sous vide, like pig sous vide from Arkansas, the Razorbacks. I mean, that's like a travesty to Southern men about how to make your steaks on the grill with the grill markings. But anyway.
Yeah.
I love the Viper.
But welcome, Mr. Bagel. Dad Man likes you, even though he doesn't like bagels. All right.
Oh yes, exactly.
Yeah.
They have, and this may be weird because they have they have a different taste for me. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It just I think it's in the dough. It's a thing. It's It just I can't explain it. It's just the way it is. Yeah, give me a chicken and a biscuit. That's what I want.
Well, I like those too, but bagel. I love cream cheese and lox on the bagel is awesome too.
See, I don't eat cream cheese. What's lox? Isn't that a fish or something?
That's a fish. Yeah, here. Let's just show a picture of bagel. We're doing a little early foodery. A bagel and lox.
We can do that. I like foodery.
So let's we'll get back to the Galactica, but let's share this tab. So the classic bagel and lox. It's smoked salmon and bagel and cream cheese. Great stuff. Yep. Then you can doctor it up with chives and all kinds of stuff on it. But sometimes onions. Traditional onion or capers. Look at that bagel sandwich with eggs. Yep. Sorry, Dad Man. You don't know Dad Man hates eggs. Yep.
And cream cheese like Godzilla. RJ Godzilla
cheese,
says.
right? Yeah. Oh, and Tim was saying that's his second son. The one I met was his oldest. Okay, yeah. Yeah, but it was a great win this morning. Your Muslim uncle, yeah, go USA. Wow, that was a fun one. Yeah, although I slept in a little bit and watched it on time delay, but I stayed completely off the interwebs since I didn't want to know. Yeah.
That's a problem with watching a game after the fact, though.
I used to open the air and use a lighter. Yeah, PSG&E for decades told stories of old timers would put soapy water on pipes. Yeah, we do that at work all the time. Yeah, we had a bottle of soapy water, and the funny thing was, like, one time my dad grabbed that bottle and sprayed one of our metal supply racks because he thought it was oil in there, and then all the metal started rusting. Who put that there? Like, yeah. So and Dad Man saying no egg. Yep. Not surprising when I met that guy, he had no eyebrows. He burnt them off over the years with this method of finding leaks. Yeah, finding leaks. Yeah. Well, let me catch up. The chat is rocking tonight, so yeah. Oh, Phantom got his first check. Well, I'm very glad that saga is hopefully coming to an end soon. Yeah. Bagels, lox, cream cheese, and those little capers I love so much. Thank you. Yeah, that's what this is. Your Muslim uncle. Yep. So it's just smoked salmon. Yep. Oh, good night, Polly's minions. Safe travels, and hopefully no snow, no snow where you're driving. Yep. I'm gonna ask other people what their favorite bagel type is, so I'm gonna leave. Bye. Have a good night, day and night. Well, hit that like button before you leave, Mr. Bagel, if you already didn't. And thank you for stopping by. And
thank you.
He's got a cat there. Yep. It looks like a cat. Yep. Sub to Rustin. Yep. Oh, and Applies Minion hit 1,000 subs. That's awesome. Yep. Thanks to everyone who loves seeing me. That's fantastic. Yep. Great to see. Yep. Well, actually, let me check. Let's segue into it. Let me prep my food album. I think I've got some food pictures that I can put together. But so, Dad Man, have you ever had bagels and lox before?
Nope, never. I had a bagel when I was a kid before a Florida Gator football game, but I'm like, it tasted funky to me, and I just could not do it.
Just one time as a kid.
Yep.
You know, it might not even been a good bagel. You could have tried again. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I would probably need to toast it, which I guess people did. I don't think it was toasted then, and not the sour cream, just plenty of butter. Get it
You could
crispy.
do butter on the bagel. You could do butter on the bagel.
Okay, I might.
You could,
but I don't want poppy seeds and all kinds of other frou stuff on it. Just straight bagel, straight taste.
bagel, right? Yeah.
Yep. And no frills, just butter. Or you can put bacon on it too.
Yeah, you can do bacon. Yep.
I do that. So,
Yeah.
Or salt, like the Phantom Outsider's talking about salt bagels, like pretzels. That could work. Salt delivery system. Yeah.
Those are good too. Yeah. And like that bagel chips. Yep. So I'm not highlighting the chat now because I'm doing two screens.
But Buddy Hepburn just killed me. Hashtag that's our dad man. He hears about all my food quirks on our chat.
Right?
Yeah.
Classic stuff. Yeah.
That's a new hashtag. I like that hashtag better than hashtag blame dad man.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I'm just scrolling to find. Usually I do this before the show, but since I had the other,
did I say sour cream or
going,
did you say sour cream? Because
you said sour cream.
I meant cream cheese. I'm sorry.
Cream cheese. Yeah, sour cream. I was going to say
all that cream stuff. If it says cream, no, it's no. So, but yes, I meant cream cheese.
So let's see. Let's add this to my food photo album here. I've got over 3,800 food pictures now. There we go. So let's get to this album here. Food photos. That's what I do. This is behind the scenes stuff. I put the pictures in a separate album, so then you don't show stuff that shouldn't be shown on stream. Shall we say, like my credit card number? Well, I don't take pictures of that, but yeah. So here, let's get into let's go back in time. Let's see. We did the chili, but let me show. I'll show a couple of pictures of the chili. Share this tab instead. And of course, we've got to thank Gwagnar for his eatery photo. Thank you, Gwagnar, with the thing there. And of course, Klobby did this for me too. The Sunday Night Eatery. Yep.
Oh yeah, we love eatery.
Yeah, we love food, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So this is my chili for the Super Bowl. Well, so you can put sour cream in the chili. That works. Yep. That definitely works. Yep.
I guess sometimes you can put on stuff to cut the spice a little bit too and all that, but no, I just
sour. What about nachos and sour cream? And
nope, no sour cream. I don't like creams,
I like it,
and especially if it's tangy and tart. No horseradish, no sour cream, no cream cheese. Plus, I want beans in my chili. Just
Well, this has beans in it.
Not necessarily cheese though. What I do like to put in chili are just crushed up saltine crackers though.
Yeah, see, I put nachos or sometimes in the chili or rice. I mix it with rice, which reminds me, I do have a lot of the chili left over. But there's a good amount of beans in there. Since we're talking, did you see my chili pictures, Dadman? Or
yeah, I think I have before. Yeah, they're the beans.
Okay, yeah. There's the beans. Yeah, the beans, and then. Couple. I missed some of the steps, but let's see. Did I have? Here's all the onions. So this was. Now this make me hungry again. I do have some chili left in the refrigerator left over. I got to freeze it now. But yeah, I put Malibu rum in. I put some rum in, and then here's all the eggs. It's like a whole pot of eggs. Not eggs, onions. I'm saying eggs to get you going.
You're taking after me now, making up new names, new languages, new foods, or the wrong foods. Yeah.
Yeah, put eggs in the chili. Yeah, So here's I found this in my mom. I was unfortunately pipe burst at my mom's house.
No!
We caught it in time. It was a couple of weeks ago now.
Was it due to the cold weather?
Cold weather, yeah. So, do you have pipes that boil because it gets too hot there? Yeah,
no,
doesn't explode.
No, it's interesting because everybody tells me up north it's not a big deal, and that. Because there's, y'all are built for it and stuff like that. But I don't see how sometimes the pipes don't freeze, even if they're under, coming up through the slab or anything. I guess if you do run your plumbing through a repipe that comes through the attic, then that could be a problem.
Yeah, this one burst in the attic. So yeah, no, it is a definite
Okay.
problem. Or what happens if it's like this was the coldest it's been in like 20 years, and then
Oh yeah.
there's new construction or things go wrong, or it's like a spot, and it can go. So yeah, it's a hassle. Yeah, it's a hassle. So not good. Yeah, like tonight, I can hear the wind blowing tonight. So I know how bad it is right now. But what's the temperature outside? Let's see. What's it saying here? 30 degrees feels like 17. 96% chance of snow. Yep. My watch, it's telling me. Yeah. So, yeah, snow showers. So it's not going to be as cold. So I'm hoping this snow doesn't last as long, because we're getting out of February into March. So it starts to warm up a little bit in March. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sour cream and a bagel sounds awful. Yeah, yeah. Plain egg bagel with extra cream cheese for Buddy. You can sprint a French toast bagel, toast it, put butter and syrup on it like it's French toast. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah. Too bad you don't like eggs, but you can get a plain bagel with scrambled egg and bacon, and it's a sandwich. It's great. Yeah, I do love that too. Yep, yeah. That was garlic, not onions or eggs. Yeah, I'm losing it, Phantom. I'm losing it. Yeah. Yeah, so this is the McDonald's, probably in Switzerland or France. I'm guessing Switzerland. Yeah, so grabbed and this has got to be from the 80s, I think, too, right? Yeah, this is in friendship.
Absolutely.
Quality
Yeah.
service and a great price. McDonald's restaurants in Bale, Bern, Bienne, Freiburg, Geneva, Lausanne, and Zurich. Yep. So this is the McDonald's in Switzerland. Yeah. Cheeseburger Royale. Yep.
Put
And
the
it was a
word
big deal to
Royale
get
behind
beef
it.
there. Yeah. Yeah. Pickles, onions, spices, and melted cheese. The meat's grilled perfectly, and a plain toasted sesame bun.
Yep.
That's in French. Yep, yep. Cheeseburger Royale, pommes frites, and chicken McNuggets are just chicken McNuggets. Yeah. Yeah. So this was fun. Yeah, this was. We probably just brought that back for French class. And there's a Ronald McDonald toy there. You can kind of tell.
Yep.
Yep. So I just found that it was the attic. We were just finding stuff there. Yeah, yeah. And Rob says it's 50 here in LA and feels like 40. Yep. You bastard. Just kidding, Rob. Yeah. I'd take 40 degrees right now. Yeah. Sub to our buddy Ironcaster. Yep. Oh, West likes the salt bagel. Yep. McDonald's in Taiwan have rice burgers. Interesting. Very interesting.
Honestly, if you look at the Burger King and McDonald's around the world, all these fast food restaurants in America have different menus in other countries. Our friend Sashi, if he was here, he'd tell you about some of the stuff in Malaysia. But yeah, you have rice burgers. Yeah, even stuff that's not even a burger per se on some of the menus in some of these countries.
Interesting. Yeah.
It's really interesting to see.
Wow. Yeah. So no, good stuff. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah. So this was a Paul Newman frozen pizza. I should show the picture. And Nick Weiser and I were going to review some Detroit pizza. I got to get that together. Yep. Yep. So yeah, I love Paul Newman too. Of course, another reason Time was Slapshot. He starred in that Bad Man, and one of the all-American great actors. And this is his 4-cheese pizza, and he donates. Well, of course, he's passed many years, but he donates all his any of the proceeds go to charities for kids. Help kids with cancer, and they have these camps and things that they do. So, 100% of the profits to help kids. So, great cause, and damn, these pizzas are really good too. I should have done a separate review of it, but the really good quality stuff. Really. Really good, yeah, yeah. So, let's read about the camp where everyone belongs. So the Serious Fun Children's Network. So that's how you make a difference in the world, right? So, hey, you're a rich actor or whatever, but yeah, you can just, go on vacation or do something with your life. So she has juvenile arthritis, this girl that they're profiling, Sophie. and you can learn about her story there. So it's just a great charity, and 10 to 12 minutes, it's ready. Do you have a pizza stone, Dad, man, in your
Yes, we
in your
do.
oven?
It stays in
There
the
you go.
oven all the time. We even put the
Yeah.
pans on top of it now. We just don't even take it out. We
You just leave it in there?
permanently. Yeah. So
Yeah.
makes a big
So-
difference.
Yeah, and you want to heat the oven up too. You want to let that pizza stone get to temperature first. So don't, even though it says like, usually I let it go for like an hour if I'm going to cook pizza, like beforehand. Especially in the winter, it doesn't matter. It heats up the house a little bit, but
Yeah.
you want to get that pizza stone to temperature too. You don't want You don't want cold stones. Yep, you want warm stones.
No,
Yeah.
Cold Stone's an ice cream place. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know that really.
State of emergency and no non-essential vehicles on the road until 12 p.m. tomorrow. So I guess my kids are working from home tomorrow in the city, or I wonder if the subway is going to be running. The subway is usually pretty resilient, but I guess they all can work remote now these days. Everyone can work remote.
I mean, how bad is it? How bad is it where you are? Because I know Mark West had showed me some pictures that it was really thick early today, pretty quickly. And I mean, some of the places are like 12 to 24 inches. Have you looked out your house?
It's supposed to be. Yeah, I'm going to look outside. Let's see if I can get to the Ring camera here. Let's see. Oh, that's got my last name on it, but let me see if I can. Here I can share this. Maybe let's go. Oh, I'm gonna log out, then log in again. I'm like, they got 2-factor and all this stuff. So let me log in and log out, and it's gonna send me the code to log in. And don't share this code with anyone because why? Yep. Let's see. Your verification code is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. That's always and then sometimes when this ring goes off too, and you're like, you want to get into it quickly on your computer, and you're like, if it goes off, like I'm always watching My Office at work, and because there's an alarm there, and it's an industrial area, but it's pretty, it used to be a rough area, but it's pretty safe. So, here, let's see if this works. If I'm going to share this tab instead, let's see. So there's my driveway. Let's see, is it showing up on the screen? Yeah.
Oh man, it's coming in sideways.
Yeah, look at that. We got the Marc D driveway cam. Yep. That's see what you're missing out on, Dad, man.
What, the snow?
The snow. You're totally missing out. I mean,
well, the next time there's a blizzard, I want to tell my wife, put me up on a train. Hopefully she'd come with us, and I'll either come up and stay with you or West and ride it out, because she's always thinking I'm an idiot trying to get stuck in. Well, we went to Cincinnati one year and it was a heat wave up there. No snow, anything else.
No snow, right?
For Christmas. It was like Christmas.
For Christmas.
Yeah, and I'm like, dang it, because she's like, you're gonna be crazy and assault and all this. I'm like, look, I just want to get to the hotel, park, and then let it snow us in for a few days. We had a suite where you had your own kitchen and all, but no, we couldn't get snow. We couldn't get snow. Although they did get it last week out there. Last month when she took Ang out there, they actually got a decent snowfall in that last one out in the Panhandle. Not like last year's where it stayed around for a few days, but it was a decent snowfall.
Right. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, and it is nice to change it up. I like having the seasons as much as we complain about it, but it is nice to have that switch in the season. How could I add? I wish Streamer. I don't have to pay for that extra camera. That'd be fun to have. Leave the Blizzard cam. Leave it up. Yep, the Blizzard cam. But it's not that. I don't know.
But see, isn't it supposed to be? It's supposed to be worse tomorrow, isn't it? I know.
Well, I think it's starting from 12 p.m. for the next 12 hours. It's. I think that's when it's bad. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
So it's really starting. It's really starting to come down now, and then.
Overnight, and then tomorrow is supposed to be heavy snow and blowing snow. Jeez.
Yeah. So right now, like, you can't really, like, there's I have Belgian blocks in the driveway. So those where that fence is a 4-foot tall fence, and then the driveway, those stones are like 6 inches or 8 inches tall. So it's not really that deep yet. But I had to put our cars in the back, and then get ready for the snow. I have a snow blower, thankfully, so I can go up and down the driveway relatively quickly. So that's a lot of fun. But I'll leave that going. But let's get back to the food. But that way we can check in. Well, actually, you can. There's that trick where you can put 2 cameras in, but that's all right. It's not blowing that hard yet. Yeah. And Buddy saying McDonald's is bringing back the big arch nationwide on March 3rd. What's the big arch?
I know it's not Arch Manning, is it? Bum.
Yeah. What is that? A special burger, or is that?
You know who
I'm not
Arch
sure
Manning is, though, don't you?
Yes, I do. Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
all right. But yeah, it sounds like a special burger. So
Let us
that would
know,
be-
buddy. Yep. The main problem with frozen pizza is they never put enough sauce on the pies. This one was pretty decent, Phantom. I gotta say, this was a pretty darn good frozen pie.
You know the
Frozen
problem
pie.
tonight, Mark. I thought I was going to be happy with a bowl of cereal tonight, but I may have to drive to the Waffle House for dinner.
Now
I'm
I'm
making myself hungry
killing you.
tonight.
Yeah, I got you good.
Yeah.
So it's you're right, Phantom. Though, yeah, they do go less on the sauce, I think, on some of the frozen ones. But this is kind of like a pizza for one. What do you think, Dad? Man,
That's a solo pizza.
that's a
Snack.
solo pizza.
Snack for 2.
I mean, yeah. One night I had like 3/4, and my wife had 1 piece, and I was like, you can have the last piece. I'm like, all right, you can have the last piece. So it is, yeah. 1 is definitely pretty decent sized pizza for. It's a good size. It's a good size for someone, yeah. But yeah, if you're a growing boy, you might want 2 of them. You know, did it say how big this was? I think that pizza peeler's like 14 inches. Yeah.
Wow.
So, but yeah, no, it was good. It was a good pie. Yeah, it was good. Yep. And of course, you have to use scissors to cut the pie, right? Like like Stallone in his movie. Yeah. And what was Stallone's? What was the name of that movie? Where was the cop? Cobra. Yeah.
Yeah. So many movies.
Yep. It's 30 degrees, but real feel is 9. Yep.
Oh, Cop. I was thinking.
Yeah, where was the
band?
Yeah, we also a cop in that too. Yep.
I love that movie, but
Yeah, so if you order pizza and know you have leftovers, always ask for a little bit of extra sauce on your pizza. Then when you reheat it, you won't have bread, all the sauce soaked in, cheese, but still pizza. Yeah, that's what happens. Yeah, because it gets soggy with the sauce. Yep. We always order extra cheese and extra sauce. And says Buddy, and Rob says, I don't really do snow very well. Yep. Dadman, you don't want snow. Yeah.
that's what everybody keep. Well, I don't down here because I don't think we're not equipped for it, especially stuff freezing and stuff. But yeah, it's. Although we had it in 1989, and it was interesting, I will say.
Yep. On RJ Godzilla, I don't know if you've shared this with us before, but I don't recall this, but said you've had rheumatoid arthritis for 36 years since I was 9 years old. It's debilitating because of it. I've had to have both my hips, both my knees replaced, and my neck's been fused. It's been terrible. Oh, it's horrible, but I hope you're doing okay though. But yeah, we had one of my buddy Charlie, my son Charlie, one of his good buddies, had rheumatoid arthritis as a kid, and he was trying to play football and had all kinds of issues, and thankfully he's been okay. But yeah, people hear arthritis and they don't think it's that bad, but yeah, it can really affect you. So yeah, hope you're doing the best that you can be doing, and shout out to you. Yeah, that's why I was my knee, I can still get around. It's not that not that bad. So I always think of I shouldn't be complaining. So yeah, God bless you. Hope you're okay. Yep. We have snow up in the hills and into the mountains, says Brian. And Cy for Chaos. Hail, Cy says, I'm not missing the snow at all, right? Yeah, my cousins, those bastards, moved down south. Sorry, Dad. I mean, one in Florida, one in North Carolina. I'm like, guys, you want to come up and shovel this weekend? No. No, thank you.
JT Kirk is the king of hating snow shoveling, I know.
Right?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's tonight I was like, as a kid the snow was really fun, and you're like, school's canceled, it's awesome. as Phantom was saying, right? You can play in the snow. Like with my sisters, we set up a track in our backyard. We took the hose out because it used to freeze the whole damn winter. We made like a toboggan run. It was flat, but we had one of those. Well, Dad may want to know you're down south, but they had these blue sheets of plastic that they would sell, like the world's cheapest sled. But it was like it would roll up, and it was like just like a plastic sheet, basically. And but they were really good, and they would go pretty fast if you were on it. And we tied like a rope through the handle in the front, and we just like pull each other around, and we made like jumps. So like I'd try to pull my sisters like as fast as I could over the jump, and they go flying. And but we do that. We just run around for hours. It was crazy. Yep. And Wes is saying, by the look of the cars, we have about 4 to 6 inches already.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Driving in the snow, knowing what you're doing, the greatest challenge is other drivers have no freaking clue of what they're doing. Yeah, because people forget that you've got to, everyone thinks they've got four-wheel drive, they can go fast, but then when you go to brake, you've got four-wheel brakes too, but you skid like crazy. So the best trick is if you have, no one has standard anymore, but if you drive in first or second gear or you downshift and try not to use your brakes, that's the best way to drive in the snow. I don't know how I guess the electric cars must be pretty good too if they've got good tires, but you want to use the engine braking. So, teaching my kids to drive, like we had a Subaru years ago, so you could change the gears even though it was automatic. The Jeep, I think, our Jeep, you can do the same thing. So you can go in like first, second, third, gear. So that's the best way to do it, to downshift. But a lot of people have no freaking clue, or they've got these all-weather tires that just suck in the snow.
Yeah, well, it's like down here. People are not used to downshifting. That's one of the things I've always been cautious of going up in the mountains and stuff, is having to know when to shift down or not. And I guess it depends on your vehicle too, because the Kia, we took it instead of the van when we were at Yellowstone. We had no problems with that car. I didn't have to shift down or at all in it. But
what can happen is if you're riding the brakes all the time, and we don't have, I don't know if Apollo's Minion is headed out.
Brakes up,
So the truckers, you downshift and you just let the engine braking capability slow the truck down. Yeah, maybe you tap the brakes a little bit, but if you use your brakes the whole way down, they're going to heat up and not work. Yeah. So Buddy is telling us the big arch is 2 quarter-pound beef patties. Okay, I'm liking that. 3 slices of white cheddar cheese, crispy and slivered onions, pickles, lettuce, and a new signature big arch sauce on a sesame and poppy seed bun. Well, 2 quarter-pound. That's going to be bigger than the Big Mac, right? Because the Big Mac is less. It's not a quarter pounder, right? It's a smaller patty.
Oh yeah, it's like the regular hamburger patties now.
Yeah. So that's going to be huge.
It's like mostly bread, compared to what it was. But yeah, it's that's going to be a $15 burger with their modern prices. But
yep. So. And Wes Cagle says, the frozen pies didn't have enough cheese. This one was good with the cheese. Yep. I shred some and put it on top. Then I brush olive oil on top of that. Well, that sounds damn good. Yep. Why don't you have a pizza cutter? As I was teasing you with the Cobra when he cuts the pizza with the scissors. Phantom, this should be a Phantom approved pizza cutter, right? Look at this. Oh, let me get in here. What does that look like to you, Dad Man?
Yep, that's your Star Trek Enterprise pizza cutter.
Right? That's the only way to cut a pizza pie, right? Yep. And Donnie says, yum, yep. Let's see. Order extra cheese and extra sauce because I like cold leftover pizza in the morning. I love the smell of cold pizza in the morning, yep. And, of course, we lost the great actor, Godfather. What's got him throwing a name on his blank on his name yet? You know what I'm talking about, Dad Man, the actor from The Godfather, who just passed away. Yep, Robert Duvall. My brain is not working sometimes. Yep, come on, function. But the great Robert Duvall. Yep. So just lost him this week too. So what a great guy, great actor. Yep. And Donnie had pizza for lunch this afternoon. Yep, yep. That's what called. Phantom had advanced arthritis too, as well. Yep. Well, everyone get healthy. Yep.
Yep.
And Sai is saying hi to Donnie. And Apollo's Minions still. Yep. Oh, you had to chain up a few times this month. Yeah, that's a pain to do, isn't it? But yeah, depending where you're driving, some roads you have to have chains on your tires. So I did buy. They had these chains that you could put on our cars. They're a little bit easier than the regular chains, like they were. But I've only used them a couple of times where it was had to, and it was like going, to work is only like 15 minutes, but they make a huge difference. So, and the school buses, yeah, they'd always put the chains on. Now if it snows like quarter inch, they cancel school. But back in the day, we'd always had chains on the buses. I remember going to our school. You'd go up a hill to go to the school, and one of the teachers was following us, and it was a snowstorm. And instead of letting the bus go up the hill, and it was in the parking lot, but it wasn't on the main street, and the bus is going up the hill, and then starts sliding backwards, and like Mrs. Tucci's too close, and we're sliding backwards. We're in the back, we're watching, we're seeing the look on her face. Thank God no one got hurt, but the bus slid over the hood of her car. And then it stopped, wow. but she was screaming. It was scary, but it probably totaled her car. Yeah. So yeah. Some friends we'd make a snow pile out of plastic tarp. You'd have a slide. Yeah, yeah. Oh, and Sai said, "Where'd you get that Enterprise pizza cutter? I'd like to get one." That I got at Think Geek. But I wonder if they still have that. Let's see, Enterprise pizza cutter. And then I 3D printed a stand for it. Someone made a stand for it, which is awesome. Pizza cutter. Let's see if we can still find it. Oh, it's at Target for $40. There's one on eBay for $17.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Let's see. Let's check Target if it's still. Sometimes it's someone selling it. Let's see. Original series pizza cutter. $40. All right, for now. So this might be a private seller, but $40. You probably find it on eBay for cheaper, I'm guessing. But yeah, they still have it. Yeah, it's very cool. Yep, I love having it. And then it lives in the kitchen on its stand in the kitchen. So. Just Google Enterprise pizza cutter, and eBay probably was your best bet, because I don't think it's still sold. Oh, and they have the D version too. They've got the classic, and they've got the Enterprise. Let's see, they have the Enterprise D, the big D one. Let's see here. Your choice of two. Here, I didn't even know they made that one. Here, let me share this tab instead. This is $60, but wow, the Enterprise D, and it's kind of like an oval there, right? Yeah. RJ Godzilla, Target for $40, you say? Fascinating. Yep. I wonder if I saved the box for that. Yeah, the Enterprise D pizza cutter.
Wow. That one's 60. Wow, that's.
Well, you get two pizza cutters, yeah. So I know how that one works. I guess it's an oval. How the heck is that going to work? But so yeah, it's fun to have. It's fun to have that. Yeah, fun to have it in the kitchen. Yeah, yeah. What people don't understand is 4x4 drive helps you get out when you go off the road and get stuck. It doesn't keep you from going off the road. Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, right. And Brian, yeah, that was Think Geek. Yeah, but before they got bought by GameStop, and I think that brand is basically dead now. Yep. If you get the Disgracery, it's $30. Thank you, Phantom. Yeah. Yeah, Real Enterprise, not the Disgracery. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Robert Duvall. Thank you, guys. Yeah, I'm just, sometimes you're searching for a name and then you can't find it. Yeah, yeah. Now, Dadman, do you like dumplings?
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah,
those
right?
type of dumplings. It depends what's in them. I mean, we've had the bows before. Usually like pork and stuff like that. I would say yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I think these were pork. One was chicken, one was pork, and then we got my wife wanted
That looks good though.
dumplings. These are big meatballs. Yep.
Love it. What are the
Asian
green
meatballs.
things though?
That was was it some kind of bok choy? I think.
Bok choy. Okay. Yep.
Yeah. It was still pretty good. Yep.
Yep.
It was a good sauce there. Yep. And then this was another like rice with meat ground into it.
That's good.
Dumpling.
Yeah.
It was very heavy, very thick. That was good. That was really good too. Yep. And then we've got the plain. These are like the more plain dumplings. I think the other ones are chicken dumplings. Yep. But we didn't feel like cooking yet. Yep. Those are gigantic meatballs. Yeah, they were big. Yep.
I was laughing. It's like an AC/DC song, but
those are so huge. Yeah.
Nice. I mean, all that I'd eat all that. And bok choy, even the green stuff. Contrary to rumors, I do eat green stuff.
Okay, you do eat green stuff. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yep. All right, so that was the bok choy was like garlic and bok choy. That was good. Yeah.
I've actually started like using a wok to make the broccoli and the Brussels sprouts for the
nice.
Yeah, just oil, vinegar, just oil, just stuff like that. Just throw it in there and some salt and pepper. Turned out good lately. So
yeah, I've been trying to be more healthy, but I used to fry my broccoli all the time. I love like fried broccoli.
Mm-hmm.
And if you put a lot of spices or salt and pepper or like broccoli and garlic sauce, I love at a Chinese restaurant.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you ever ordered that, Dad, man, but that's or eggplant and garlic sauce. They're good side dishes. Yeah.
No, eggplant. You said the word egg. I know it's not an egg. I know it's not an egg, but it's psychological. Yeah, but no, it's. I hear Parmesan, and I automatically always want chicken Parmesan.
Yep.
Yeah.
So this was my dish. What we shared, but it was like chicken and shrimp and noodles, and they sent it to you like with the sauce was separate. So like the noodles were like not cooked, but just very thin, and then you put the sauce in, and I nuked. It was delivery, but then I nuked it for a couple minutes too. But then the noodles got like super soft, like right away, which was interesting. Even though they were like dry, they came to you like dried. Then you mix the two together. It was good. Yep. And then of course I had to go shopping before the snowstorm, and let's see what I get here. I sent this to Steve Mitchum. Yep, I got gumbo, I got New England clam chowder and lobster bisque. So I haven't tried the gumbo yet. Maybe I'll have the gumbo for lunch tomorrow after I do the driveway.
Yeah. I like the clam chowder.
Chowder was good, yeah. The white clam chowder, not the Manhattan. The red, it's not my favorite. Yeah.
There's actually another two types, and I can't call them. There's like a Carolina one that's like just clam juice, a clam juice. There's two other types. There's beyond just Manhattan and New England clam chowder, and I think at least one of them is more of a clear broth soup, focused on the clam juice. Okay, itself.
So it's not heavy, right? Yep.
Yeah, so it's interesting. So,
yep. Wes is saying it looked like there was another part on the D that doesn't rotate. There's another circular piece under the oval that does the work. Yeah, that could make sense. Yeah, because it's an oval, so how would that work? Yeah. And hail to TJ. Is that Tom F or is that?
That's Tom F. Yeah, that's Tom.
That's Tom F.
Tom F. Yep.
Tom F. Yep. Tom F. Yep. Oh, my memory worked.
Yeah.
Your Muslim uncle. Which dish are you asking about? Was it this last one? This dish? Let's see. What was the? I can't even remember the name of the restaurant, but we got that at. Yeah.
I'm going to look up the other types of clam chowder real quick. But by the way,
look those up.
There's a special weather statement in New Jersey that they've monitored rates of 1 to 3 inches per hour have been observed, at least down in New Jersey. So I'll check your area too. But I'm going to look up on the clam chowder for you.
Yeah, definitely check that out. Yeah, and actually, let's go back to the. Where's my camera here? Where did I click the thing? Did I close it by accident? Let's check my weather camera again. I think I closed it. Yep. Let's see here. Let's see what it looks. Instead of me looking outside the window, let me.
By the way, you just have snow, freezing fog right now.
Yeah.
There you go.
So here's the update from the Marc D driveway cam.
Now, see, what I need to do is do something like that during hurricane season, but you never know. It might fly off the side of the wall. Sashi, food discussion, yes.
Yeah. We got you. We got you covered. Yeah. Let me see if I do dumpling. What was the name of that place? If I can look up that. Oh, it was Nanzing Dumplings. Here was the order that we ordered from the Grub Hubs. Soup dumplings 6. Chicken soup dumplings, no pork. Shanghai Su Mai. Stir-fried bok choy with garlic sauce. Braised meatballs that were especially large. And this was pan-fried crispy noodle with pork, shrimp, and fish fillet. So that's what that was. Yep. So it was really good. Yeah, it was good stuff. Yep. So let's see how it's not too bad outside. Right, you want to go for a walk right now. It does look pretty darn windy. And here we go. So, all right. Well, let's get back to the food.
Yeah. By the way,
keep
I
going
do
back
know.
to the camera.
I do have the 4 because there's a creamy, the creamy New England clam chowder. There's also the Manhattan, but there's also Rhode Island, your neighboring state, wants in on the action. It's a clear broth, traditionally made from onions, salt, pork, butter, potatoes, clams, clam juice, and water. The earliest recipe was 1751. It was plain as possible and not very attractive. It was basically cooked clams in dishwater gray soup, but with concentrated clam flavor. Of course, we talked today's Rhode Island Red is a more colorful update, has crushed tomatoes stirred in, and the hue is more orange than the Manhattan. Originally served in the 1860s at the Rocky Point Amusement Park along and Warwick, Rhode Island. The park, famous for its lobster bakes and seafood buffets, closed in the early 1990s. The other one, the 4th one, is the Long Island chowder. They call it the sort of a mediator chowder. Seeing the merit in both concoctions, it's a combination of the two chowders originating from a place on the map that sits between Manhattan and the rest of New England. So,
interesting.
Let me see if I can get a picture of that one, though.
Can you get a picture it?
Yeah, I'll see. I'm about to do that.
Yeah, because clams are cheap and ready available if you're near the coast, right? So, it's think of it. It's easy for people to cook something that goes a long way because of the flavor, and you're just putting little bits of clams, depending on what how you cook it. So you're getting the flavor of the clams, and you're not getting.
I can't believe I'm here talking clams with you.
Yeah,
Mark.
how did this happen? Yeah, everyone who's a member put in the we're doing clams there, and Dad Man brought this up. Someone hail to, of course, Sashi, and Tom said that's too damn cold and snowy for me. Yep.
Exactly. That's why he moved down south. He wasn't going to do that stuff anymore. I'm having trouble finding a picture that I really trust. This might be the one because it looks different. But
here, let me answer this to RJ. He's worried. He says, "Is that a tombstone in your yard over by your tree?" No, that's a bench. This is you can't tell, but there's a church, very small church that's next to our house, and that's like the rectory or like the little, the house that the church, little church house where like the minister could live or whatever. But that's a park bench, actually dedicated to someone that I knew, next to the tree there. But that's not our church that we attend, but it would be very convenient because it's right next door. We just leave the driveway and go there. But no, that's
so many times.
Thankfully, it's not a tombstone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's crazy how that happens. I'm having trouble with my computer bringing it up, but
it's not
my computer does this weird thing, Mark. So,
I've got to get together with you too about
Long Island chowder picture.
I found something here. Here we go. And this is actually someone posted this from Florida, Dad, man. Types of clam chowder.
Oh wow, cool.
So like you said, the New England. Let me see
Yep.
if can I zoom in on this. Let's see. Does it let me? Can I zoom in? Or if I just go like that. Manhattan, thinner tomato based. And your Muslim uncle had an interesting. Yeah, his grandfather used to take Manhattan, add cream and stewed tomatoes and oyster crackers. It was amazing. That would work. I mean, I don't dislike Manhattan. It's just I prefer the New England. But Manhattan, you'll hit the spot too. Yep. And you were saying that too, Dad, man. The Rhode Island is the clear broth, right? So clams, bouillon, celery, potatoes, and butter. Wow, that's like they couldn't afford the cream in Rhode Island. And then Long Island is got tomatoes in it, but also cream. Oh, so that must be like the one your Muslim uncle. That's like the one that your grandfather would make. It looks like, yeah. I think, yep. Yeah, Long Island. That sounds good. Yep. California clam chowder, thick and creamy. St. Augustine. Oh, this is in Florida. Minocaran. How do you say that? Minocaran clam chowder. Too bad this is blurry here, but it looks like tomato with some tomatoes, potatoes. Oh, and bacon. Delaware clam chowder's got the bacon too. I guess these are all just different variant with onions. Hatteras, North Carolina. It looks like a broth version with salt. Yep. Then we got Maine chowder. Milk. Oh, and that's got bacon in it, or salt pork. Yep. Potatoes and onion. Connecticut clam chowder. That doesn't look very good. Clear broth. And Portuguese was spicy and tomato based. Oh, we lost Dad, man. His computer went crazy. Oop. And RJ said, "Oh, that makes more sense." Hey, Deeple, how's it going? Yes, I am enjoying the snow. Hope you have your ID available to help shovel streets. I'm going to lose my ID and I don't have to shovel my driveway. Then I'm going to make my wife do it. And hopefully, Dad, man, will be back. Be back soon. Yep. I think his computer. I thought I heard a click on the computer. I was looking at that's what happened. You're looking at the other screen, and yeah. I heard about the shoveling nonsense. Yeah. Oh, lost it. Dad man. You didn't lose it, Dad man. You still got it. He'll be back. Yep. Yep. Yeah. You need 3 forms of ID to shovel snow, but no ID to vote. Yeah. Everyone was laughing at that. It's like, come on, people. Everyone's got ID now, right? I mean, so the Dad man will be back, but yeah, there we go. Dad man's back. Awesome. Yeah. Yeah, they want a photo ID and birth certificate, but no one has or can find it. Available for snow shoveling. Yeah. Yeah. The governor of California said he lost his birth certificate. Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah,
Mark.
because they were hiring people, Tom, if you wanted to get a job, and they said there was a form online, and to sign up for the form, they said when you go to work, you have to provide either 2 or 3 forms of ID, for tax purposes, I guess, and so they can identify you to get hired to snow shovel, because they had such a big, and it's not a bad idea to hire some people temporarily to help shovel snow, because they had such a disaster the last time. So, yeah.
Okay, Mark, I'm back.
Yay, Dad man's
Yeah,
back.
yeah. Okay, the Rhode Island. I knew that there was a North Carolina one, the Hatteras clam chowder.
Yeah.
Menorcan. Oh my gosh, is Fallout Dave here? St. Augustine, the Menorcan Mafia. That's a thing down there in St. Augustine.
I was wondering how you said that. That's all right. So that's
Menorcan.
spicy tomato based, right?
Yeah, Menorcan. We joke about. They got a hot sauce, a daddle sauce, that apparently is like hot. There's got different levels of it, just beyond hot. What with that?
Really
but
hot?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, really hot. But Hatteras is what I knew there was one in Carolina. Hatteras is the one I was thinking about. But yeah, it's just amazing. You didn't know the different types of chowders out here. Portuguese clam chowder. Wow.
Yeah, and Massachusetts, I guess maybe clams. I can't tell what that is. Unfortunately, this is kind of like a blurry. Let me share the. Let me share my snow view, and I'm gonna
Delaware clam chowder, Maine.
Oh, the wind's picking up there. Look at that.
Nice.
Let me see if I can find this image. Do the image search, and then maybe we'll find a better image that we can. So it's Taste Atlas, but let's see. Search with Google Lens here. Let's see if I can find a more high quality version. Yeah. Let's see. Facebook, Pinterest. Trying to find the actual original article here.
Yeah. But I tell you, that was really neat. I did not know, and that now seeing that there are even more types of clam chowder. Yeah, the Long Island looks about what I came up with the picture. Rhode Island looks like the Hatteras in a way, but that's because I think I was talking about the Hatteras, and then
Okay.
But either way, they look very similar between Rhode Island and the Hatteras. I just don't like all that tomato in it. I mean, to me, I just want the. And I'm not a cream person. That for some reason I like New England clam chowder. Why I don't know. Normally I don't like the white sauces or cream based stuff, but in this case, yeah, it's definitely what I prefer to have.
Yeah, I do like the cream base too. Yeah.
That tomato thing though, that oof.
Oh,
You can have
Pinterest
the
is such a
tomatoes.
pain. Pinterest, you suck when you're trying to show a picture. Like you can't zoom in that much here. Well, it's a little bit better. It's a little bit better tab here, but let's see. Tough to read, but Massachusetts, I guess. Let's see, what's that? Let me use my magnifying glass on the screen.
Oh my gosh.
Paprika on the Portuguese. Paprika, that's what it is. Paprika.
Okay.
Tomato paste, olive oil, paprika. Some kind of pork something, or I don't know. But yeah. Good stuff, yep. I just love soup is so good in the winter too. I guess if you're in Florida, like how often do you have soup? I mean, Dad, man, do you go for the soup a lot or not?
Not
that
often. Not often. Usually when it's
Right?
cold. Mrs. made a great chicken noodle soup recently that was more noodles and soup, but it's for me it's cold weather unless I want chili or clam chowder. I'll eat at different types of. I mean, just whenever if I want a grilled cheese or something basic to cook, then I'll settle for that.
But like, what's cold for you guys? Like 50 degrees or something, or
Cold for
Or
us
40?
is in the 40s. Yeah, under
40s, right? Yeah.
40s and under.
yeah.
But I can handle 40, and that just it just I can handle 40. I can handle 30s. It just as long as the wind's not too, and I forgot a jacket. I'll still wear shorts, but
Yeah.
a lot of people that get cold, and even in the 60s. I know my wife gets cold way too easily, and I'm just like, it's not. She asked me, "Is it cold going out?" And I'm like, "Do you really want me to answer that? Because we have different ideas of what's cold." So,
Right.
because many times I've gone out, and she's been, "You said it was not cold. That it was not cold." I'm like, "It wasn't to me." But yeah, we're under a freeze warning tonight, but not a low temperature
crud.
warning. Yeah, but it's still 48. It's like 46. It's like low is supposed to be 35, 31 here. So nah, we don't have any temperature warnings here tonight. Well, cold weather advisory, but I'm laughing at.
Yeah.
It's like. The weirdest thing for weather that ever happened to us was in August. We went north and we were visiting some battlefields in Kentucky, and
Okay.
they had somewhere in the mid 80s, and they had like extreme heat warnings up in there.
And you're laughing. You're
We're like, what
what the-
85? I mean, don't get
Yeah.
me wrong. Some days especially January to February, if it's an 85 day, it's worse than an 85 in the summer because there's so much humidity. But it's like. It was just like, what are you talking about? Extreme heat. It was horrible.
Oh, that's hysterical. Yeah. Well, yeah, because you're not you're so used to the heat that, like, I have to say that. Oh, and this sounds good too. Fantasy. What's better than clam chowder? Potato soup with cheese and bacon, as no cheese or bacon in crappy clam chowder. LOL. I do like potato soup too. Yeah. Yeah, I was trying Deeple, but the image was like so, and then Pinterest, it was really tough to see. Yep. Yeah, for early morning. Yeah, low temp. But the thing I was gonna say too is like it went up to like 40 degrees last week and it was sunny out and I was outside. I'm like, wow, this is like it's like feels like summer because like it was under 20 degrees for like a month straight and even below that like in the teens and God, it felt so warm again. Yeah. Below 70, I hate it. Yeah, this time. Yeah. And Psy for Chaos is 26 feels like 16 in Central Ohio. It was almost in the 60s a few days ago. Yeah, that's the worst when it goes up and down, up and down. Yeah, up and down. So,
yeah, no wonder people stay sick.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and damn it, yeah, let's put, yeah, so you got to pop out soon, but we got one more thing to cover.
Okay.
So, there's one more thing I wanted to highlight. Yeah, that was fun to show. Yeah. And maybe I'll do like we can't do a video cam all day. Yeah, live snow cam. Yeah. Or with your knee and shoulder, hate the temperature swings. Yeah. Tomato soup. I love tomato soup, but Campbell's canceled their tomato rice soup. I was so pissed. They
always cancel the stuff people really, really like.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sasha, everything's low for you, below average. 85 is extreme. Yes. Oh.
That was my favorite Campbell's soup. And I'm like, every time I go to the grocery store now, it's not there. Old-fashioned tomato rice. And the bastards just canned it. They canned the tomato rice soup cans.
I see, my wife loves tomato soup. I can't stand it. It's just, I know a lot of people do like it. I'm just not much in the tomato, just plain tomato base, she's like, well, let's have soup and grilled cheese. I'm like, give me chicken noodle or something, not tomato. But
I love tomato, but it has to have rice. I have to have the tomato rice. So now what I've been forced to do, the horror, is actually cook white rice separately and then put it in my soup.
Yeah.
Just it's a first world problems, but every time I went to Campbell's, I'm like, what's going on? At this grocery store, I'm like, where's my tomato rice soup? And I would only buy like 5 or 6 cans. If I'd known, I would have bought a couple of cases of it at least. And yeah, is it good? I mean, yeah, it's pretty darn. I mean, could you make it? Make it yourself? Pretty easily. But it's just it's the convenience of it. It was just so nice having. You just want a snack or something. You drop it in, and boom, you got yourself some tomato rice soup. So that was my rage against Campbell's. Bring back my tomato rice soup, you bastards. Yeah.
Before we end, I came up with a new. There's another sports related thing that I was going to bring up to you. Real quick.
Good. Yep. What you got?
Well, basically, I'm seeing this on Twitter, and they used a Florida Gator football player, one of my teams. But you notice how they're wearing these shorts, these pants that are way above.
The football player. You're talking the football teams,
the football
right?
players. The pants are way above the knee, right?
Yeah, I was wondering what's the trend. The trend
NFL,
with that.
The college has a rule. This goes into the stuff about not enforcing your rules, like we may have had with curling and the debate with Canada and stuff. But this is Gator, and I've seen them. And one of the kickers in the college football had them above their legs, and they were joking about it. But there is a rule that you got to have your knee covered. The pants are required to cover the knees. But the rule
I was wondering about that.
But it's never enforced by the officials.
Oh, yeah, because, I went to see a college game a few years ago, and I'm like, what the heck is going on with this guy's on the field, and he's got his pants are like, not covering his knee.
The Oklahoma kicker was made famous for it this year with them all the way over his knee and stuff like that. And it's just, I've seen them years ago enforce uniform rules and consistency and stuff, even in college. But uh, I, my thing is like, why do you need to pass a rule to enforce a rule? Just tell your.
It's a rule, right? It's
Yeah.
just there's no. I mean, you just do it, right?
I thought that was part of an official pregame check, is checking the uniforms and everything else. So.
Right. So why should you have to? You shouldn't have to enforce it, right? It's just
No, just
you just.
I don't know.
I mean, or like pass a new rule to enforce it. Yeah, it's
Yeah, exactly.
it's there, right? Yeah. So just do it, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah. So that's so. What are they doing now? Are they actually enforcing it then somehow?
We'll have to see what happens next season.
But what do they do? You just pull your. I mean, all you have to do is pull your pants. Pull your pants down. Pull your.
That's the whole point. Is a knee pad is still a required protection item, and it's like
Right.
it's not being used now. The kickers might gripe and complain, but guess what? It's a rule.
Yeah.
Yeah. Almost a decade ago, the NCAA passed rules that require pants to cover the knees, but they're not. They're not enforced by the officials.
Interesting. All right. Yeah, I was wondering about that. Yeah, because I'm like, it looks something looks really weird here. Yep. So when their uniform is set like that, yep.
Yep.
So I'm away from the chat right now because I'm putting together one last batch of photos. So I apologize for missing.
That's okay. But
missing
tomato
the
soup,
chat.
tomato soup is not really the thing that I've gotten into. And then Phantom is talking about white rice and the tomato soup. See, my wife would like that because she insists that we put white rice with baked beans, like when you have beanie weenies.
Okay.
A great camp food. She's like, put a white rice with the beanie weenies. It's a complete protein. I'm just like, I don't want the full rice. To me, beanie weenies are just beans and hot dogs. And
well, I do love Franks and Beans. I gotta say. Yep.
Yeah, that's beanie weenies. Yeah.
Yeah, that's So
yeah. Just chop up the hot dog in it.
When did they stop making the Campbell's? I think like a year ago now. Yeah, but who was saying we can get in Canada land? Someone was saying we could still get in Canada further down in the chat. Yeah, yeah.
Man, I still.
Deeple said, yep. And you can buy it on eBay, I guess, still, or certain places you can get it, but it's the last batch. But maybe they're still making it in Canada. That's good to hear. You lost the gold medal in hockey, but you still get your tomato rice soup. Yep. Always rice in the pot. Yeah.
I just that's why I like the last season of Fortnite with South Park. We got the Canadian national anthem in the Terrence and Phillip part under the Ferris wheel. Did you know that? Oh, yeah, it was cool. I love that.
Oh, yeah. Pacific Foods is really great tomato soup. Yeah, I'm sure I can buy another. Thank you. That's a good point. Now that I know that it's sold out, go down the soup aisle. I'm sure I can probably find tomato rice soup. And I did do that actually. Yeah, we did have Chinese food, and I did throw it in because I bought some of just the tomato soup, and I threw the Chinese white rice in. Yep. I do not like white rice. It drove my poor grandfather crazy. Yeah.
Oh, my wife can eat it all the time. So.
Oh, you didn't like baked ziti? That bothered my Italian girl. That would definitely get you ostracized. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. So players aren't wearing the knee pad, and then they wear tighter, shorter pants. Oh, okay. So no.
Yeah.
So for a kicker, I guess you don't have the knee pad, right? Yeah.
Well, you're supposed to technically. It's a uniform, but
yeah.
They've started doing it, and no, the picture I have is a Florida defensive end. No, that's a safety issue too. Especially
I can imagine.
Positions. Yep.
So let's finish up our foodery here for the evening. So I was actually texting with the great Steve Mitchum, Vegas Thor. I'm like, this store's got everything, which is another line from Blues Brothers. There's a crawfish boil. I saw this in the frozen food, like the seafood section. They have frozen food there. And I'm like, no way. Corn on the cob, Louisiana crawfish, andouille sausage, red skin potatoes, and butter seasoning packet. I guess not real butter. And this was like, wasn't that bad of a price. I think it was like $10 or $12.
Oh, wow.
Maybe I'll make this tomorrow night because my wife's away. She won't want the the crawfish probably, but and that'll be a nice meal to after I do the driveway tomorrow. So, but
Yeah.
I'd let Steve know how that is. But they had bags, and they also had like a seafood boil too. So the crawfish boil, then they had a seafood boil all in the bag. I was like, yes. So bring back summer. Yep. So I'll let you guys know how that is. I should have bought the seafood one too, just to compare.
Yeah.
And then these, do you like, you're a peanut butter fan, right, Dad, man?
Yeah. I've not seen these though.
These are amazing.
Hmm.
And my wife brought these home. Like she got samples through work.
Yeah.
And I hadn't seen them in the store since. And then I saw them. Oh my God, they are freaking good. The double peanut butter one and the graham cracker one. There's pretzel ones. Have you ever seen them in the store, the Skippy peanut butter bites?
Nope.
It's like it's like an outside is like a, I don't know how to describe it, but like it's a peanut butter, like a chocolate consistency of peanut butter. So it's like a hardened peanut butter with like a soft peanut butter inside on this one.
Yeah.
Oh man, I wish I bought like 3 or 4 bags of them. I only bought one, but man, it was tasty. It was really good. And I think then they had Girl Scout ones. They had coconut caramel.
Yeah, they changed the name. I found that out that they changed the name of the Samoas.
Was it, what do they call them? Coconut. Oh, because it was a name they couldn't use anymore.
I guess I don't know.
Some
still call them
some PC stuff.
I go get mine at Aldi's anyway. They're really good.
Ooh, these look. I should have grabbed one of these too. Chocolate peanut butter, but was it mint? Cookie center with peanut butter and milk chocolate flavored coating. Oh, and this one's a caramel one. I don't like caramel as much because it's kind of sweet, but caramel flavored peanut butter coating, Dustin. I probably should have bought one. Don't you think I should have bought one of each, everyone, just to try it?
Yeah, absolutely.
To compare, I should have really, it was pretty stupid of me.
You gotta
I'm thinking
try it.
I should have bought one of each.
Always try it for yourself. Exactly.
Yeah, I should have bought 6 bags.
Yeah.
That was dumb of me. Yep.
Yep.
So, all right. Well, I did have one more thing I wanted to show here. Let's see if I can pull this one over. So I've been getting back into the vintage PC stuff. So let's share this tab instead. And I just want to do a little bit of vintage gaming on the channel too, and having fun with that. Osai says, I work at a grocery store. I see these all the time. We don't have graham cracker ones though. Yeah, if you let me know, if you try them, they're damn good. Yep. So let's go through some of this quickly. But
Okay.
I've been collecting computers for years. Like everyone would go throw out stuff. Like I'll take your Apple 5 1/4 drive. So I've got. And I was like, let me take pictures. This is at work. So I've got like, Apple monitor. These are dot matrix printers. I've got 3 of them right there. I never throw anything out. So I was taking pictures of that. There's another Apple 3.5 drive. Remember the Palm Pilot, the little handheld?
I didn't have one, but I remember hearing about it. I've seen.
Yeah, it was like it was really like, like a phone you'd carry around, but it was basically like an address book on your, you could take notes and do things. They tried to have all kinds of fancy things, but it was pretty popular for a while. And then, your cell phone does everything now too. So, and I saved all the boxes, or my friends, some of these are friends that gave me, like Apple II GS. I got a couple of those. And it's always awesome to have the boxes. So like, got a Power PC there and Power Mac. I haven't run any of these in years, but people were throwing them out. So I'm like, I'll take it. Yeah. So that's the 2C. I think that's just the box. I don't think I have the 2C monitor, or do I? Let's see. Old laser printers. Remember these old laser printers, Dad?
Yep.
Dad,
Yep.
HP. So these were like at the time too. I think some of these laser printers were like $2,000 to $3,000 to $4,000 to buy some of these laser printers. Like that's the classic HP laser printer. You can't kill these things. I mean, they'll still work. Actually, just don't bother. But bother using them. But and they weigh like a gazillion pounds too. They're heavy. Yeah. And then of course this was fun. I was just taking pictures of what was on my shelf. So of course we got some great Star Trek and Star Wars models there. There's my thing. All these models I got to build. There's some computer games there. I'll just
Nice.
flip
Well,
flip
good looking
through.
stuff in there. So
Yep. And anyone need a VCR, CD player? There's old laptops. There's a radio remote control Ricky Carmichael motorcycle. And yeah, like more computers. There's a if you're an Apple fan, 2GS and a Macintosh computer there, and more laptops. So I'm like, I better just take and that's my dad's like radio he made out of vacuum tubes back in the day. I got to fix it. The power supply went.
vacuum tubes. I remember playing with those at my dad's
Yeah.
TV shop. He was always like, "Don't break those; it'll be hazardous." I'm like, "Why?"
Why? Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. And Godzilla likes the caramel. Awesome. I love it. Yeah. So there's just more computers and models and this stuff. And this was I'm trying to get my PC Junior to work. So all computers should have function keys on the side, especially if you're building in Fortnite. When I was using this keyboard, it was much easier to have the build keys on the left there. But that's what the old keyboards were. And then see, the control key was next to the A. There's a Marc D rant here. Every keyboard should have the control key next to the A. That's how they all first started. Then they put the caps lock there. You hardly use the caps lock. Caps lock should be down here. You don't need right? What do you think, Dad, man? Much more efficient, right?
Yeah. If it ain't broke,
Yeah.
don't fix it. It follows the old keyboard, typewriter keyboard for people like us.
Yeah.
So don't change it.
And this is the collection of old computers that I have. Some are newer than others, but like these are really old. These are the Gateway 2004D X2 66. So it's a 66 megahertz, and there's a button. Let's see, the turbo button. Sometimes I had so you can go from 33 megahertz to 66. With there's the 5 1/4 drive in that. But these computers are from the late 80s, I'm thinking. So the really cool case there. Yep. Massive cases. Yep. Yeah, so I'm loading up one of the old computers. I got one of the Windows computer,
98.
Windows 98. Yeah. Marc D with a C's version of Sheldon storage area with everything you ever owned. Yeah. So I was trying to get Windows 98 to run. You know what a hassle
Can you
it is?
still run Windows 98?
Yeah, I'm running. But it's an old computer. This is a computer from 1995, actually.
But you can't go online with it, right?
No, I don't go online with it. So
Dang
it's
it,
actually
I
behind the
wish I'd have
firewall.
known- I wish maybe I could still see if we still had the old computer. There was a Civil War game that I had, and as soon as I lost Windows X, it's like I could not.
Oh,
use
you couldn't
ever
play it
again.
anymore, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even though it was a standalone, separate, I never played online, but it was like the operating system changed, and once it did, goodbye.
Yeah. So they say, I mean, allegedly, if you go online using Windows 98 and you're behind a firewall, as long as you don't do try to do anything, you're quote unquote supposed to be okay. But don't trust
I
me.
was using that one to look at the internet at times and stuff, and I'm sure that's why it updated. And when it did, I actually survived a couple new systems, and then all of a sudden, at a certain point, and goodbye.
Goodbye. Yep. So what's nice about Windows 98? It's the last system where you can boot to DOS. So it runs DOS, I believe, 7.0. So if you had like old DOS games, I mean, yeah, you can use DOS box and stuff. But if you have an old computer, you get, you don't have to worry about running an emulator. You're running it as it was. So this computer I found in my parents' attic. I don't know if it was one of our computers or someone gave it to us. Like, like they would give me computers, or where it was broken, or so I'm trying to get this computer running. But what a hassle it is to try to get the floppy drive doesn't work. So to try to get anything on it, and like the thumb drive doesn't work in the back because the drivers aren't working right. So to get everything going, Tom is fading out. Good night, Tom. Yeah, we're headed out of here soon. But you can network all those together, and your phone would still have more power. That's true. And there's some devices too where you can get Wi-Fi on these old computers. There's like something you can plug into your serial port and get Wi-Fi again. But I thought it would be a fun project to get, like, remember Knights of the Old Republic or some of the old Star Wars games or TIE Fighter, X-Wing, play them as it was. Now, all right, so cover your eyes, and begin this. So I don't think this was our computer. Look how gross that is, Dad, man.
Oh, wow.
So someone had never cleaned the computer, and the front is there's a trick that you got to take the side off, and if you know the case, it's easy. So I was like, oh my God, the dust in this. So it must be a dog or a cat in the house. But look how freaking bad. I mean, that's gross. Like, where's the airflow there for that computer? And then this was like a tape drive back up there. So I don't think this was our computer. Not that it matters, but I think someone gave it to us. So it's a Dell XPS T750R. So it's actually a really nice retro gaming computer because it's got serial ports and it's got Windows. You can put Windows 98 on it. So it's and it's fast enough where it could handle a lot of those games. And there's another old PC. I was trying to get it working, but I think the motherboard is shot. It did boot a few times, but look at that, 524 megabytes of RAM. Yep, pretty awesome. Yep. So I did get it to work a couple times, and then it crapped out. So, but yeah. So well, let's check the live cam before we head on out of here, and then we'll thank all our channel members. Okay. Here. Let's share this tab here. Okay, so still not too much snow. It looks like. I think we're okay for now. But I guess you were saying, Dad, when you get a report where it's gonna blow out like crazy.
Well, it was saying down in New Jersey, they've observed 1 to 3 inches rates down in New Jersey. So they had a special weather statement. You don't have a special weather statement, though. I looked up in Connecticut.
We should. I want to be special.
No, not yet. Maybe later tonight or in the morning. So,
yeah. But yeah, if I recycle all that stuff, you'd have more room for old comics and toys. I would. Yeah. Actually, I did bring. That's my work. That's like a section of work where we're not using. So otherwise, yeah, I brought all that stuff to my house. Like one thing I had to do a stream. I saved all the cards from all the computers throughout the years. So I guess the sound cards are really collectible now. So I've got a box of like 30 to 40 sound cards that I collected from all the computers. So I'm going to do a stream just going through the box and looking at each card, looking it up and cataloging it so I know what sound cards. But I guess a lot of retro gamers want those old Creative Lab Sound Blaster cards, because now your sound is built into the motherboard. But if you're retro gaming or you want that original sound, so that's one of the streams I got to do. But let's, of course, thank you to Paulie for doing the stream with me earlier, and thank you for sticking with me for almost 2.5 hours now, Dad, man. Yeah, so
yeah,
thank you. Really appreciate you being here. It's always awesome hanging out with you.
Fun.
And let's check out our top fans for tonight. So, and then we'll play our thank you to channel members. So we've got the Real Head Case, and thank you for the Real Head Case for just our newest channel member. Appreciate your support. Keely Chow, Tom from Midnight's Edge After Dark, Brian Barth, Claude Saline, Cypher Chaos, Tim, Tom F, Buddy Hepburn, Deepa 101, Sashi, RobAltis, Apolly's Minion, Your Muslim Uncle, Lemon Pie Citrus, Wes Cagle, Brian Hepburn, Don Power Ranger, Phantom Outsider, and RJ Godzilla. Thank you so much. And let's see on the verticals. Let's check our top fan on the verticals, the Slim Stream. We had also over there Wes Cagle, Sakura, Stream Elements Bot, Mr. Bagel, and Caleb Levine. So not as many people on the verticals, but glad if you're joining us there as well. Yeah, we got 17 people still watching. I think Twitter streaming is messed up tonight, Twitter X, but and also we're on the Rumbles too as well. So let's play our thank you to channel members. Let me play this right now, if I can find it. Let's see if my brain works.
Brain, what
There we go. Thank you, everyone. It really means a lot that you support us here on the channel and help to pay for StreamYards, keep us on the air, and really appreciate everyone. Yeah, because you could be watching the Olympics, you could be watching all kinds of stuff, but you're here with us, hanging out every Sunday night. So it's really special here. And oh my goodness gracious, we got Cypher Chaos with huge
Nice.
$10
Thank you.
super chat. Just wanted to send some support. Thank you for a great stream. Well, that's thank you so much. And I just want to catch your Muslim uncle too. Here says thank you and good night. Enjoy my halal pepperoni pizza with pineapple and chicken parm. Enjoy that, my friend. And let's play some cool clips for Cy here. Whenever someone gives us a nice donation like that, we always love playing some clips here. So let's have. Well, of course we just mentioned pizza, so we got to play the Turtles.
Get to the chopper!
I like you a lot.
Get those nerds! Nerds! What?
I protest. I am not a merry man.
Merchandising, where the real money from the movie is made.
Would you like some toast? Some nice hot crisp brown buttered toast.
Thank you again, Cypher Cats. Much appreciated. That's super nice. Yep. What is Brain? Brain is a mouse who tries to take over the world. LOL.
Nice.
Yep, that's right. Yeah. And good night to Brian Hepburn. I think I got everyone right, Dad Man. I didn't. Cy wants the women. Yep, here we go.
The women! The women!
Let's do it twice.
It's gonna be interesting when Spaceballs 2 comes out. But
yeah, I hope that's good. Yeah, I hope that's.
no,
I hope that's good. Yeah.
That's something we'll talk about as the trailer's release. But thanks, Mark.
Yeah.
Thanks for hosting tonight.
Oh, it was really good. And yep, everyone stay safe out there. Don't get too cold in Florida. It's an excuse to stay home now. With I guess we're not allowed to go out now. So, but yeah, everyone have a great, healthy and safe week. Hopefully it'll warm up. Damn it. And of course we got to play this for Dadman on his way out again. Yeah, well, let's play this one.
Hey,
Maybe I can just play.
It took out 3 enemies. What's the problem?
Yeah, that was a classic. Yeah, there's something so satisfying about taking out the gas station and taking out enemies, right? Yeah.
Exactly.
And we got to play Where'd You Go again too. Yeah.
Where'd they go?
Right there.
Oh, screw you!
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, she's great.
That's great. That's great. Yeah. And good night, Donnie. Yep. Take care. Have a great week. And Toxic Tuesday will be back this week. I think we're doing Lethal Weapon 4. And what you got? What's your next stream? Of course, we got the Misses in the Morning, obviously.
Obviously, she's going to be doing streams every week this week at 10 a.m., but only those are going to be the only streams she's got.
Okay.
My week this week's kind of up in the air. JT's going to be off Tuesday night. Usually on Tuesday nights we talk sports, but he's going to be at a basketball game. Tomorrow night I got to be with my mom. So Jess and I may do Fortnite late. It depends. Wednesday with Mrs. Out of Town. Wednesdays at 8 we do a show, but with her out of town we won't. Schedule for Thursday night is we're talking Daisy Blossom and I are going to be talking about The Fifth Element, and what a classic movie. Sorry JT's not here tonight. I can do really bad for him. Friday night I'll be with Alaska Jeff talking about storytelling, and then Saturday night will be you popped on last night with just some friends hanging out.
Squirrel stream, right? Yep.
Yeah.
Or
Saturday
random
night at
stream,
9 o'clock.
whatever. Yeah,
Exactly.
That jerk Mark brings up like clams all the time, and
It's
junk
okay.
and stuff.
We
Yeah.
found a way to shoot the clams down though, but we're good. But hey, glad you could make it.
Always fun. Always fun. Yeah. 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 And then Donnie says, enjoy the new season of The Voice across NBC and Peacock. Cue NBC chimes. Yep. I could hear that in my head. Yep. Yep. A stream every week this week, a stream every morning
I
this
might
week.
be. I'm tired. Look, I finally got functioning at 5:00 today. So
God bless. Yeah. And you know what my mom did on Saturday? Unfortunately, we had to go to a funeral for a family friend. Tragically, a person in their 50s was on the ladder and fell off the ladder and tragically died. It was just horrible. And my mom called, here or there. So I'm like, I know I'm meeting my mom. We're going to driving her to the funeral, and then she calls me at like 7:30 in the morning. There's gonna be a really big snowstorm, and the funeral was like 10 o'clock. I didn't have to get up to another hour or something. I'm like, Mom, could you have waited to call me like an hour later, tell me that this is going to be a snowstorm? God bless her. But she's like, I'm all worried about the snowstorm. So she's at my sister's house tonight, because my dad's, she's alone there. So if, you lose power or something, like she can't go out and, hook up the generator to keep the heat going. So I'll have to go over there if something happens. Hopefully not. But
it's gonna be bad out there for everybody. So they're telling everybody to stay off the roads. So
stay off the roads. Yep. So, stay safe. All right. Well, let's get on out of here. Thank you again for being here, Dadman, and thank you everyone again for hanging out with us. And we'll catch you on the next one. I'm gonna take us out. We're gonna play a few clips, and then we're gonna get on out of here. But stick around, Dadman, so I can chat with you after if you can. Yep.
okay,
All
bye
right.
all.
Like an origami chicken.
Hey, Jim! Whoa!
Excuse me.
That's a bad outfit!
Relax. All right? My old man is a television repairman. Got this ultimate set of tools. I can fix it.
Jake, if I never see another clam,
It'll be too soon.
Klingons do not allow themselves to be probed.
I just love clobbering time.
Fun storming the castle.
It's 106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it.
You're still here? It's over. Go home.